right. Hope you can hear me. And good to go. Yeah. Let me shout out the show on social media real quick here. We are live. So hello all and welcome. It is I, the Realist Philosopher. And this is the Realist Philosopher Show. So how y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing good, fine, and well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Doing pretty good. Just doing a quick shout out here before we begin so we can get as many people as possible. So advertising it to my Twitter and my Facebook and my Gab. So hopefully we'll get some more peeps in here. Yes. You probably already figured out some of what I'm going to talk about from the thumbnail, but that's fine. That is fine. No problem there. I'm okay with that. Hello from the UK. Well, hey there. How you doing? Always love our snaggletooth friends from across the pond. How you doing, my friend? I'm just kidding. I'm sure your teeth are fine. Just a little humor among friends. Yeah, so there's my wonderful youthful face. All right. Let me see here. Let me see if there's any comments I should read. I have said I get to all comments, so yeah. Let me check the sound first. Humor among friends. Oh, that's kind of loud. Let me back the mic up some here. Yeah. All right. That's good. Yep. All right. Yep. That'll do. All right. I always have problems with audio. You guys know that. Oh, we got a lot of comments I have to review. Pyro bar. There's nothing you can do but laugh the quartering. You lost all. Well, yeah. Pry Bar Commando. The quartering is awesome again. I love his takes on the current political climate. Yeah. Sim Life. Hey, Sim Life. I have seen people with arms as small as sticks. Just the other day, I saw a guy, his biceps the size of forearms. He's a roofer. Some people just don't eat. Yeah. Serbian Capybara. The quartering has kind of boring content, in my opinion. He's very boring. Dude, I don't cover the quartering because he's interesting or his content is interesting. He's a lolcow. Dank Buds. Yeah, but Styx's arms looked semi-normal 3 months ago. Yeah. Serbian I'm just going to say Serbian. Some of these are... Whoa! We got a super chat from VFoos! My patented 4x4 four-finger clap for anybody in the super chats. VFoos is awesome. We love VFoos. It's one of my very few mods, I think. If he's not a mod, I'll make him one. Thank you very much, VFoos. You're awesome, my friend. He says, bring on the sticks. Okay, I will. I will. Just let me get to the comments first. Dank Buds, that's atrophy and emaciation. Sim Life. I'm not saying I know anything. I'm just saying the first thing that went through my mind was his arms are like sticks. Dank Buds, Sticks, the emaciated butt pirate. Yeah, Chappy Chap. Sim Life. He smoked a ton of cigarettes too. His legs are super thin as well. Jeez. You guys got a horrible lifestyle. Serbian Capybara. How can any woman be attracted to sticks? Like, come on, dude. Just like there's men with low standards, there's women with low standards as well. So, you want to know what kind of woman would get with sticks? Well, they are women with very low self-esteem, yo. Mean Gene Extra Mean says back just in time. Dank Buds. I mean, the chick who knocked his tooth out was bottom tier. Yeah, dude, if you want to have a broad and you got no standards, you can have one. Dude, getting a chick is real easy if you don't have standards, okay? Sticks has no standards, man. When you have that low an estimation of yourself and what you'll accept, yeah, you can get it. Sim Life. I'm a man. I don't know what any woman sees in man. Serbian capybara. Styx is very manipulative and narcissistic. It's the only way he attracts women. Dude, every woman that's been with him has wanted to use him for social media clout, okay? That's it. Thank Buzz. That's the point. How'd you get it, Chappie? Chappy Chap, his legs seem to be normal size when we saw the pirate picture. I don't know. Wheelchair Sonic. Hey, Wheelchair. Modern women can be quite vile. No comment there from me. Dank Buds. Exactly. He's just drinking and not eating. Yeah, Serbian. Oh. Oh, the chat hopped. It does that sometimes. And then I gotta find where I left off. Serbian capybara. Oh, geez, he's getting impatient. Everybody's getting impatient. Halsey Grad. Hey, how you doing? This guy. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Got another critic. Everybody's a critic. Shane Cashman. Hey, Shane. Nice to see you again. Your phone's been turned off. Well, I'm glad it's back on, man. All right. Serbian says Styx needs protein and Jesus with no alcohol. Vifu, Styx's ex have admitted they were only with him because he was over 6 feet. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, if you're tall, it helps a lot. What is he, 6'5" or something? I mean, he's a hideous guy, but, you know, I guess a lot of women just care about height. I don't know. All right, I'm going to open up my... All right, give me a sec. I have to open up my tabs. I don't like to have them open and running until I need them. So we're going to start off with the best. I should save the best for last, but, jeez. I'm not going to do that because I'm, you know, not too good at this. So, yeah. Okay. Tap to unmute. Can I get this open? Okay, gosh darn it. Odyssey. Odyssey's a bit of a problem. Yeah, some of Styx's deleted content is hard to find. Because, well, he deleted it. But some people saved it. Oh, this has no sound. Oh, wait, it's off. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. All right. I couldn't get this to work earlier, unfortunately. Wonder if I don't think I'll be able to find what I want. Is Odyssey even still working? I'm watching a video on Odyssey right now, but it's not working. Okay, that's good enough. A still picture of the broad, that'll do. Yeah, Odyssey videos are not playing too well for me, guys. I don't know about you, but... Yeah. Okay, Yep, let's open up some text. Okay, I gotta open up like a half dozen different tabs here. Yeah, I know, Styx is vanished, but not really. I mean, I know where the guy is. I'm pretty sure I know where he is anyway. You know, Styx, you can't hide from me, dude. And I don't need magic to find you. I just use logic and reason and critical thinking. They're very powerful tools, my friend. You should try using them sometime instead of your demon owl. Stolas. And he's got that wolf friend as well, named Fenris. Oh, God. This guy lives in an imaginary fantasy world. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. I'm scrolling through a thread right now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, and I have to find the exact spot I want. You can open up pages, but you can't, like, bookmark an actual thread within a page. So I'm having to scroll while I'm talking. Thankfully, I can walk and chew gum at the same time. Yippee for me. Okay. I just have to find all this person's posts that I want to talk about. Oh, there we go. Bingo bango, and one more, and then we're good to go. Just looking for the thread I want. Wow. I don't like this chick. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. All right, I've got everything set up. Let me just make sure I have all my prompts in the right place. Wow. Okay. I don't need that one, so I think I have everything I need. All right. Let me ditch the nicotine gun, and then we can get going here. Once I... Thank, but you gotta chug the Adderall, bro. Dude, I'm not getting on no Adderall. Get out of here. The nicotine gum works just fine. Too well sometimes. All right, I'm ready to go, baby. Just want to make sure I'm totally hydrated. Ooh-ah. Okay, screen capture. I'll start without screen capture. By the way, guys, I do read comments. If you're new to the stream, I read comments after whatever I'm commenting on. So when I do a segment, I review a story or a number of stories, videos. I don't review or read comments when I'm doing that. But keep commenting, and then I review all comments after. Okay? Doesn't matter how much they build up. All right. So hello all and welcome. And it is I, the Realist Philosopher, and this is the Realist Philosopher Show. So how y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing good, fine, and well. So where is Carmen Sandiego? No, where is Styxhexenhammer666? Where is he? Where's he gone? Where's he vanished to? Has he disappeared? Has he went to the other side? Is he in a ditch somewhere? Is he in a prison cell? Is he in a hospital? Is he in rehab? No. No, he is not. And I do not believe he is in New York any longer. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to tell you why I've come to these conclusions. And we're first going to start off by discussing the broad who I think he is now currently with. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Shells we? Yeah. So, folks, this is one Samantha Keister sitting beside Styxhexenhammer666 when he still looked human. Not like some walking dead guy. And sitting beside him, that's Samantha Keister. This is the broad that he left the Elizabeth philosophy broad for, and his kid. Okay. He gave up a wonderful life over there in, Holland, was it? Netherlands? Amsterdam? So I could be with this. Now, this is 2 years ago, September 2024. Okay, so 1 year and 11 months. Close enough. And this is during the 2024, election cycle. And Styx was talking about, well, I don't care. I can't play this. It won't play. It won't work. This video was screen captured by somebody and put on Odyssey, but I can't get it to play because Odyssey is crap. But anyway, it's been archived there, and I just wanted you to see this picture. So you have some context. You know who I'm talking about. Of course, she's wearing a Styxhexenhammer shirt hat because all his groupies wear his clothing. Nikki, this broad. Don't know why, but there he is looking like Charles Manson, trying to look like Charles Manson. Yeah. He's like a foot and a half taller than Charles Manson was. But anyway, this is the broad that ruined his life. Well, the broad that he let ruin his life. Let's not take any accountability away from Styx, right? This guy, he's accountable for his actions. He chose to be with this BPD garden tool. This was 2 years ago. She doesn't look even this good anymore, and she looks okay here. It's a lot of makeup she's wearing, by the way. This is her video debut on his channel. She must be very excited. This broad, by the way, has 3 kids. She's a single mommy. I think she's like 38 or something too. 36 here. So not a young broad. Again, she don't look too bad. I'll give her that. This is probably the best Styx was ever going to get, besides that broad in the Netherlands that married him so that she could achieve YouTube fame, and it never happened because her content was crap. But anyway, I believe this broad is who he's with right now. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so let's get to it. Close that out. So, this is her on Kiwi Farms. Believe it or not, this broad has her own thread on Kiwi Farms. They gave her her own thread because she wanted one. I don't know why. Guess she needed to feel important. Lord only knows. Now, what I'd like to share with you, number one, why I think this chick is with, and yeah, that's actually her, the picture that says Psycho Sam. That's not her account. That's somebody that's essentially created a parody account and used a horrible picture of her. Which is probably very accurate these days. Not the best looking broad, honestly. But she went missing in action on the exact same day Styx did. August 8th, she stopped posting anything on the farms. She stopped posting anything anywhere. At the exact same time Styx disappeared, so did she. Now you might be saying, well, really? What does that mean? That don't mean nothing. Why does that mean anything? Well, I'm going to tell you why. This chick is a no-life individual. She has no life. She doesn't have her kids. Her husband has custody of her kids, and that tells you just how bad a mom she is. She once punched her own baby in the head because it bit her teat while it was breastfeeding. So that's what you always do, of course. When your baby bites down on your teat, you punch it in the head. So she lost custody of her kids. By the way, imagine how bad a mother you have to be in the West, in America, to lose custody of your kids. When 90% of the time the woman gets custody, you got to be like some kind of psycho serial killer, dope head, and even then you might not lose custody. So she's a pretty reprehensible human being. And this is the broad that Styx left the broad in the Netherlands for. And she has no life, doesn't have her kids. She works like, doing Uber Eats and Grubhub and Spark Delivery. Spark is a delivery service for Walmart. So people buy stuff from Walmart online, and then you deliver it to people's houses. It pays garbage, of course. And so I'm assuming she got a new place. From what I understand, she's not homeless, so she was able to scrounge up enough money to find a new place, probably much smaller, of course. Styx paid for the prior one for an entire year. Big giant simp that he is. Even after she had him arrested, he kept paying. What a loser. Of course, he was probably still getting some of that trim, so... but even still, this is some pretty low-tier poon, man. But anyway, she has nothing to do, no life, so she's terminally online, and yet she suddenly disappears on the same day Styx does. A person who has no life, nothing to do, wherever could she be? Why ever would she vanish? Well, because Styx is back in her life. Probably living with her, probably back in Rutland at this very moment, monopolizing, taking up all her time, giving her the attention and the drama that she needs. Probably contributing to rent as well. Because as you'll see from this message and others that I'm going to show you, we're going to find out what kind of broad this is. Now, Lalith is her name on Kiwi Farms. And here's a message from Lalith. Uninformed consent should constitute rape, grape, ape charges. Let me read that again because I used the word I shouldn't. Uninformed consent should constitute ape charges. Man wants a real V. You gave him an artificial buzzy hole. Is that like some kind of weird slang for bomb? You're taking good D away from real women, traumatizing good men, and then playing victim for sympathy points on the internet. F out of here. Wow, she's so classy, this broad. She's so classy. I can't imagine why her husband left her. No, Lacey, I only F men who work and pay bills. You wouldn't understand. Wow. So, let's get this straight. 38-year-old broad does Grubhub for a living. She's broke. She's destitute. Brings nothing to the table. Has nothing to offer. Her womb's gone. There ain't no more kids coming out of this. So, what does she have to exchange? Poon! And what do you need to give her? Pay the bills. That's it. So she's decided to settle at this point. What a winner. Yeah, so might explain why she'd be willing to take in Styx. So not only did she disappear on August 8th, the exact time Styx disappeared, but she's complaining, she's bitching and moaning about having to pay bills. She can't afford her life. She's afraid of being homeless. She can't make enough money. Her car's falling apart. By the way, it's not her ar, it's Styx's car. It's a Toyota Avalon. It's a discontinued vehicle, by the way. Toyota stopped making it because it's such a piece of crap. There was no market for it. It's falling apart. It needs a bunch of repairs. So she needs cash. She's desperate for a dude. She needs a man to help her pay the bills to shoulder some of the burden. So that's another reason, besides her disappearing, this person who is desperate for attention and validation and engagement from total strangers that hate her on Kiwi Farms, vanishes at the same time Styx does. She also needs a man to pay her them bills, yo. But there's more. Yes, Lilith. So she wants to let us know that, let's hear it from her own mouth, and let's blow this up a bit. From Lilith, logging in to say, I never effed General Insomnia. So if you're not caught up on Styx lore, Lilith has been running around, banging a bunch of random guys, trying to find somebody that'll pay her bills. Of course, you know, she's had 3 kids, so the plumbing down there is pretty well used. Hot dog down a hallway comes to mind. Yeah, and she can't have no kids, and her looks are fading because, of course, you know, she's lazy and doesn't exercise and probably eats terribly. So, yeah, not to mention the fact she probably smokes and pothead like Styx and boozing it up. So, yeah, she doesn't have much to offer a man. So, she's been banging random dudes, including this guy, General Insomnia. Now, General Insomnia is a fellow who is very active on Kiwi Farms. He's the guy that went to Nikki Turkovic, a.k.a. the Tooth Knocker Outer, the broad that knocked out Styx's tooth. He's the guy that went to see Nikki at her work. He's sort of kind of stalker in a way, even though Nikki did say, hey, you can come by and say hello to me. I guess she didn't like the cut of his jib, so she complained about that. And then he got in touch with Lilith, I assume via direct message on Kiwi Farms, and banged her. Now, she denies it, of course, but he says he definitely banged her. I don't know that he definitely did. He said that stuff tightens up pretty good. I assume he's talking about after having 3 kids. My experience says otherwise, which makes me question the veracity of his statement. But anyway, she says, what is this? When he sweats, he smells like mildew and hot ham. Woo! I love it. She's such a classy broad. She's funny. I'm going to give her that. She's a humorous chick. She came up with this on the fly. Maybe she took time to script this out. Like that amazing atheist goofball who scripts all his, content. I don't know. But if she came up with this, on the fly, that's pretty good. Which is why he changes his clothes 3 times a day. He's mad I won't drive him around. 30-year-old fat ass doesn't have a license or car. I love it. Lives in state-subsidized housing through Cornerstone Apartments. Are you doxing this guy? Have you no shame, honey? Of course not. Of course she doesn't. Between Lincoln and Nichols in Rutland, Vermont. He's so sad, I refuse to associate with his lower antics. Lower antics? Sweetheart, you're a single mom who doesn't even have custody of your own kids. You're such an atrocious human being that even the gynocentric pro-woman court said, nah, we're going to take your kids. You're that bad. He did all but beg to watch me have S. Oh, and he works part-time at Staples for like $15 an hour. What's wrong with that? I mean, he should probably be working full-time, you know? But, guess that's why he doesn't have a car, but okay. Maybe that's all he can find. You don't know. I don't know. How is he beneath you, though? At least he has a job. You don't have a job. You work for Spark Delivery for Walmart. Who the hell are you? She thinks her S don't stink. Hope you enjoyed the Chinese buffet, you F. Oh, wow. Did she pay for a meal for this guy? Did she take him out to a meal? Oh, geez, that's not good. I mean, I as a guy, as a man in the enlightened West, you know, with ism, I wouldn't pay for any chick's meal, right? Especially on a first date. You're empowered. You're equal to me. You can pay your own bill. Because that's the last time you'll be having a good meal with a woman. Notice she didn't say good woman. Yeah. And as the least our son in your family, it would be nice if you'd grow the F up and stop being a B-ass in on the internet. Wow. Wow. And this is what Styx gave up the idyllic life over there in Holland for. Now, as you can see, she loves drama. She loves attention, right? She loves clout chasing. She doesn't care if the attention is positive or negative. By the way, does that remind you of anyone? Sounds a lot like Styx. So she's not leaving the internet. She's not leaving constant posting unless there's something to take her attention away. And something that is filling in for that attention, okay? The attention she gets online, which I believe is Styx now in whatever crappy apartment she's living in. But let's move on, shall we? So we have these DMs between Lalith and Brenton Tame from Kiwi Farms. Now, if that's the guy's picture, he don't look all that bad. From what I understand, he lost like 100 pounds. Should be looking pretty good. He's hitting the gym. Lalith, Catherine. But honestly, Staples sounds nice. I thought you had a problem with him working at Staples. What's wrong with Staples? By the way, $15 an hour. I mean, maybe that's good pay in Rutland. I don't know. Seems kind of like a, low tier area. Rents are probably cheap. Maybe that's good money there. I don't know. Lalith, Catherine, I might actually do Staples. Oh, so she's thinking about getting a job, is she? Yeah, good luck, honey. Lately, Catherine, basically, it's between the two. I could choose to work at Staples and Spark when I get my car fixed. You mean Styx's car? By the way, I can't blow this up, and I apologize if you can't read it. I tried to blow it up. I can't. But, and Poverty Max in the meantime. Oh, Poverty Max. Can I ease into being a goth Staples baddie? Now, Brenton Tame responds. This guy is very tame. He seems like a simp. Suppose if I figure out financing, I could always get the car first, and you could do Spark on it. Oh, wow. Dude, you're offering to let her use your car when you buy it? By the way, dude, you can buy a car using CarMax, but are you kidding me? Was this guy in love with Lalith? I mean, dude, she's 38. Single mother of 3 kids. Are you insane? Have you seen her posting on Kiwi Farm? She's a nasty, evil, vindictive cow of a woman. You would let her use your car? That must be some good poon. I don't see how it could be good. I mean, how desperate are you, pal? 3 kids? What? And she's older than you. You're 30. She's like 38. Dude, you need to get some standards. You need to get some self-esteem, buddy. What's wrong with you? Jeez. You could do Spark in my car when Staples hours are absent. So he was trying to help her get a job at Staples. And he was offering to let her use his car to do Spark deliveries. Oh, wow. Wow. That's pathetic, man. Brenton Tame, the most help you can get is a small amount of legal benefits through some jobs. I can enroll in legal benefits through Staples, but it's super limited. Yeah. Me, I'm a Staples boy now. You won't believe this, by the way, but Staples have the acronym Bob, Sam, and Lisa. Okay, so, interesting. Notice how nice she sounds. Huh? Okay, close that. Now, you can see this chick is highly manipulative, and she's able to morph and shape herself into whatever she thinks she needs to be at any given time to get what she wants. Can I blow this up? I cannot blow this up. I am sorry, but I'll read it for you. So this is a text conversation between her and this Brenton guy. I don't hate you. And he says, I don't hate broke women. Huh? I can't get a 3-bedroom. I'd rather be meek. Not now, but fortune favors the bold. Cool. I can have none of that. 3-bedroom options seem to be opening up in Rutland for people who make half-decent wages. They just need someone with credit, a pay stub, and a few months' rent. Why would she want to rent a 3-bedroom? Sweetheart, you have no job. You have no job. So she was looking. What's going on here is, this is August 9th? Oh, no, this was when he, okay, no. This was posted by General Insomnia, a.k.a. Brenton, on August 9th. She stopped posting on August 8th. But these text messages between them are from well before that. And it looks like she's hunting for a man to support her. I guess she wants a 3-bedroom because sometimes her kids visit. So she needs a larger place, and she wants him to subsidize it. But he can't, so I guess Styx can. Well, it's debatable. I don't know. Now here she is trying to be manipulative and sympathy farm. So sad emoji. This isn't fair. I want to work for the Department of Human Labor. What? I want to help people find jobs that make them happy. You have no qualifications for that. Of course, she wants a government job. Yeah, sweetheart, those jobs are in high demand, and you're certainly not getting one of those jobs. Okay, it's not happening. Who cares what you want, by the way? Oh, I can enlarge it? Okay. Who cares what you want? I love the entitlement of this broad. I love it. I want this. I want that. And until recently, I was good enough looking to get what I wanted. Were you? Well, yeah, I mean, Styx gave her everything she needed until recently. And I feel like what I do with astrology helps people. Astrology? We can see how smart she actually is. I don't effing know, because all I have confirmation of is if people agree or not. Is crypto a scam? She's all over the place. Is Sam allowed to have any sense of financial stability that is unshakable and unable to be taken away? No. You have to work for what you want in this world, sweetheart. You want to have financial stability? Get a real job. Work harder. Stop trying to get men to support you in exchange for boom. You pathetic loser. Oh my God. Lots of has taken place because I'm a loser. Wow. This sounds like a far cry from the superior broad we just saw in that earlier message, calling this guy a loser, who smells like ham and mildew. And works at Staples. He's beneath me. He's beneath you now because things didn't work out and you didn't get what you wanted from him, i.e. money, cash, prizes, rent paid for, your car fixed. And I see he wasn't able to give you everything you wanted, that you think you deserve because you're an entitled C. You know the word. Right, but all I want to do is cry. I feel so incapable. Probably because you are. Because you're a loser. Oh, you're not even able to breastfeed your own kids without punching them in the head. I let everyone down all the time, even myself. Yeah. Everyone at Kiwi Farms is right about me, it seems. She don't believe that. Just trying to curry sympathy. Get this guy to give her money. I love it. Love it. Right, but all I want to do is cry. I was thinking closer to discussing going to the government employment office, not S. But sweetheart, I thought you said you didn't have S with this guy. I thought you said you didn't bang him. Now she's talking about S. She's getting all, touchy-feely and talking about having you know what with this guy, right? I'm clearly mentally ill. Yeah. Don't fall for this, by the way. When women start doing this, they're trying to manipulate you, okay? They're trying to get you to say something nice about them. They're trying to get you to feel sorry for them. They're trying to get you to give them free stuff to help them. They want to look. They want to infantilize themselves to you. They want to look as incapable as possible. They want to tap into your manly want, need, desire to help, to save woman, to be Captain Save a Garden Tool. I'm sad. I'm crying. And have been this entire time I've been doing deliveries. Yeah? You have to work. You're 38 years old, honey. You've had 3 kids that you don't have custody of, so you don't have any juicy, child support to support you. So, yeah. I bet you're sad having to actually work. And Brenton replies, we should talk. You're spooking me. Uh-huh. I can't win. My car's going to fall apart. You think there's anything wrong with her car? Or she's just trying to grift money out of this guy. And I'm going to lose everything. It's not even my car. It's shared with Tarl. It's not shared with Tarl. Oh, interesting. Share with Tarl, huh? Yeah, okay. Let's go then. You can drive me to do deliveries. Oh, wow. This guy was acting as a chauffeur? So he would like hang out with her and drive her around while she did deliveries? Wow, what a simp. Dude, Brent. Man, general insomnia. You gotta get some self-esteem, man. You gotta stop being so insecure. You gotta get rid of that scarcity mindset, buddy. There's plenty of other women out there that are better than this broad that you could get with, okay? I mean, it's Rutland, for God's sake. There's gotta be some down-and-out broads there who are better than this. And it would be appreciative of what you have to offer and aren't suffering from borderline personality disorder. I'm turning from Grove onto William Street now. Oh, my God. Wow. This chick. Then there's no healing. Just me being sad sack of S. I suck. I'm a loser POS who is walking back to her car so she can do deliveries for less than minimum wage. I mean, honey, that's on you. Nobody made you rely on your poon instead of, actually developing human capital that would have, some value in the marketplace. Oh, right? Loving yourself is a start. Oh, dude, come on, don't do that. You only should love yourself if there's something worth loving. Loving yourself when you're a horrible, atrocious human being is the worst thing you could possibly do. At least try to. Next time I'll drive you back. Wow, this guy, oh, buddy. Oh, it's so sad. I'm scared to drive my car, but I'm going to have to. I'll need to put gas in it at least. Would you want to look like a couple of bums driving my S-Box around? Probably wants him to give her gas money. Oh, never feel like a bum with you around. You're more sweet for tolerating me. Wow, she could pick him. Oh, my God. Is he just trolling Kiwi Farms? Is that why he went to see Nikki? He was hoping they would, match? And maybe become a couple? Dude. Stop chasing Tarl Warwick's leftovers. These are chicks. Right? I mean, who were not even good enough for Tarl Warwick, dude. Oh, you're sweet. Get your butt here. Ooh, I think I know why his butt's going over there, but she said they didn't do it. Help me figure out how to exist in this world. Yeah, she wants money. Pay my rent. Buy me food. Fill my car up with gas. Excuse me, Tarl's car. This stuff is hilarious. I love it. Effing psychiatrist office tried calling me after I canceled my appointment. I don't have insurance anymore. I can't afford doctor's visits, so she's going to see a shrink. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be helping. I can't afford child support. Oh, she has to pay child support? Oh, buddy, that's even worse. Do you imagine how bad a mother you have to be? How bad a woman you have to be? That not only do you lose custody of your kids, but you have to pay child support. So that means he has primary custody of the kids. And she only gets them rarely. I can't afford to pay my taxes. Probably not wise to tell Kiwi farmers that. They might call the IRS on you. pretty sure they know where you live. You dope. There's no way through this, Breton. So I will smoke weed and cry and sleep in my bed until I get the kids. Is every one of Styx's broads a pothead? Wow. By the way, honey, you have no money. Why are you buying weed? They all seem to have like the worst judgment humanly possible. Yet another reason she probably has Styx living with her right now. She needs money for pot. I don't know. I'm about to hit the bong again and just take a nap. Most irresponsible humans on the planet. When I wake up, I'll go do some deliveries. But I think I should make time to take a day off. No, you shouldn't take any time off, honey. You need the money. You should be working 24/7, right? You got kids to support. You got child support. You got to pay. You got taxes. She's prioritizing bong hitting. Of course, because I don't want to do any deliveries at all. Boo-hoo! I'd love to not have to work. It's called life, honey. Why not do deliveries first and see if you survive? Yeah. Wants money. Give me money, Breton. That's insane. Help me better myself. I'm wasting away as a druggie. So General Insomnia, he posted these tweets between him and Samantha Keister to show that there was more going on between them than she claimed, and that it's pretty obvious they were banging because she made all these claims about him and insulted him and mocked and ridiculed him. So he wanted to prove that there was actually something going on here. I don't know why he cares what these people think, but he needs to get a life as well. Help me better myself. Why don't you help yourself, honey? He can't better you. Nobody can better you. Only you can better you. Don't be broad. No chance I can lose weight or work out doing drugs. Yeah. She's wasting away as a druggie. Yeah. I don't know. I'm stoned and tired. Come on over and hit it and then quit it, because that's all I'm good for. Now pay my bills. Show me how to do it. You should film yourself doing these instructionally for people to learn. Oh, okay, so he tweeted first. Definitely going to be fun to just do bench presses and squats without too much danger alone. That and the random stuff like the pull-ups and lat pull-down. You also have a soothing reading voice, like a lawyer or something. Wow. So here she's being nice because she wants something, right? It's not genuine, though. She's totally fake, faux. She's a fraud. She's a phony. Total chameleon. Yeah, all these BPD broads are like this, by the way. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is... What's this? I don't know what these are pictures of. I don't know what this is about. Okay, that's it. Okay. So I wanted to go through those tweets. Number one, to give you an idea. I don't know if they're tweets. They could be direct messages from any platform. I'm not sure which. Maybe they're from their phones or his phone. I have no idea. But I wanted to go through those. Number one, to give you some context into who this person actually is and what they're like. And also was pretty funny. Dude, Brenton, General Insomnia, you need to get some self-esteem. You can do better, man. Well, maybe you can't. I don't know the guy. But start working full-time at Staples, man. Get a car, and then you can do better. And don't pay any broad's rent or pay for her meals or anything. That's total complete loserdom. But anyway, I wanted you to know who this person was, and I want to let you know just how chronically online they are, how little of a life they actually have, how little they have going on, and that it makes completely no sense whatsoever that this person could just disappear. On the exact same day, Styx also went radio silent on all social media. There's no way this broad can. She's an attention hoa. She can't live without the attention. She can't live without drama. She can't live without validation. She's got to have something to do in her life. And the only way she would be media silent is as if she's got something else taking up her time. Now you could say, well, realist, maybe she found a new man to pay her bills and move in with. Did you read the texts? Did you see how reprehensible a human being this woman is? And she's 38? Single mom? Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of poor white trash in Rutland that'd probably take her in, but she's too good for them. This broad has some high standards for a single mommy that punches babies in the head, yo. So I think Styx is back in Rutland. I think he's back in Rutland, living with this broad. And I think that's why he's gone completely radio silent. Completely. Because she's probably underfoot all the time. He's living with her probably, helping her pay bills, pay rent. For some reason, he's obsessed with this broad. Even after she's put him in jail, twice? The reason he's on the lam, on the run now, is because of her. The reason he has to hide out and not make content because of her. But it's very possible he's now living with her. Now, I don't know that for sure. He could still be in Brooklyn, hiding out in the laundry room. Possibly. But it would make sense, considering how self-destructive this guy is, that he would be back in Rutland with this chick, living with her, banging it up as much as he possibly can, hitting it, because, well, if he can. I mean, he looks pretty physically infirm to me. But it would explain why they both disappeared from all social media. And this chick, she can't live without the attention and validation, which is why I think somebody else, namely Styx, is taking up her time. And it would also explain why he's disappeared as well. He doesn't want people to know he's back in Rutland. Because if they do, he's going into the pokey. He's got a warrant there. Well, realist, why would he be dumb enough to go back to Rutland when he has a warrant there? Because he's dumb. And he might not have had a choice. Keep in mind, he's been living with the potato for what? 6 months? Has he even been paying rent? The dude don't shower. He probably doesn't brush his teeth. He's drinking himself to death. Probably empty bottles of good enough vodka all over that laundry room. He's stinking up the place, yo. He's a mooch. He's a layabout bum. They want him out of there. They probably booted him. Told him, get out. You Kramer wannabe. You pirate LARPing mofo. Get out. So, where would he go? Back to mom and dad? No, because the authorities know to look for him there. Not going there. So where's he going to go? Keister, baby. To hit that keister, because that's probably the only thing left on her that has any kind of tightness, elasticity left. So that's what I think. He's probably back in Rutland, living the high life with this, white trash broad. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Is Styx hitting Sam Keister again? Is he living with her, helping her pay her rent? He does have some money coming in. He's got a subscribe stars Patreon that pulls in $700. Somebody told me the Biltong Jerky guy still sells his merch. Maybe there's some people still buying his merch. I don't know. Maybe directly from him, whoever supplies his merch, the Biltong guy. I have no idea. Maybe he's making some royalties still off of those crappy books that he pirates off the internet. You know, he takes stuff that's out of copyright and then edits it some and then sells it as his own crap. Maybe he's making enough. I mean, between him and Samantha, maybe they can afford to live in a crappy studio apartment together and get high all day. I don't know. It is Rutland, so it's possible. But let me know what you think in the comments section. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. Hit that notification bell to be notified of any future content I create. And leave a comment. It's good for the algorithm. And if you'd like to support my continued content creation, because I tell it like it is, baby, well, you can do so in a number of ways. Number one, super chat. Super chat! Give me a super chat. Any super chat is greatly appreciated. I'll make you a mod. I exchange, emails all the time with my super chatters and mods. So you get behind the scenes access to me. You can also follow me on Patreon, link in the description. And you can follow my YouTube channel on a monthly basis as well. Hit that join button below the video. Or you can send me a direct donation via Cash App. I get 100% of that. It's totally anonymous, by the way. My Cash App ID is in the description. Anyhow, on that note, I'm out of here, baby. I am the Realist Philosopher, and I wish you all a good and pleasant day. And take care. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta wonder, right? Whoa! We got a high concurrent viewership, baby. I love it. Love it! All right, I am going to read all your comments. Give me a minute. I have to scroll back and find where I left off. So, bingo. Chappy Chap says, Styx needs to be able to admit he's wrong. It'll never happen. The Patriarchy says he's 6'2". Is that it? I thought he was like 6'5". Serbian Capybara stole his blessed Styx with height. Yeah, that's about all. Shane Cashman. Adderall be keeping me distracted with other stuff. Okay. Good to know. Serbian, any word on Styx's ex? No. Although I've never tried to contact her. I wouldn't even know how to contact her. Dank Buds, I'm telling you, he's in the hospital or detox. No, he's not. Dude. Well, not willingly. Or he's just drunk. It's possible. Shane Cashman. Adderall will turn you into a zombie. Yeah. Bookworm Addict, I'm here. Evening, TRP. Hello, Bookworm. Serbian Capybara. Samantha is cute AF. I mean, she didn't look half bad in that video where he groped her. But, dude, that was 2 years ago. She looks considerably worse now. And that was a lot of makeup, man. She was like wearing Melanie Mac levels of makeup there, okay? I guarantee you see her without makeup, you won't think she's so cute. Shane Cashman, ew, she's wearing earbuds. Sharing earbuds. Yeah, don't share earbuds, man. You'll get like some kind of flesh-eating bacteria. That'll give you an ear infection, man. Serbian Capybara says, Netherlands is my favorite country. I visit often because I live close to the border. I can't believe anyone would leave their life there. Happiest country in the world. Yeah, well, Styx, he missed Samantha Keister. Shane Cashman, like Russia. Militant pacifist. Massive day for the unemployed. Dank Buds. This is a gripping stream. Thank you. Serbian Capybara. Elizabeth is way cuter than Samantha. Absolutely. I've seen the broad naked. There's a video of her nude online, if you can find it. She's got a good body. 10 to midnight. Hey, don't S on Uncle Charlie. He made South Park. Okay? Dave D.I. Any girl can kick his butt. Yeah, I agree. 12-year-old boy. 12-year-old girl could kick his butt. Neckbone McGrizzle. This was the night I unsubscribed from Styx. Oh, the groping incident? Yeah. Dank Buds. Oh, this is the domestic violence girl. Yes. Shane Cashman Keister sounds like a Lindsay Clancy acolyte. Serbian Capybara. What the F? She actually punched a baby? She probably supports Lindsay Clancy. Oh, Serbian. Nikki was the chick who knocked out Styx's tooth, not Sam. Correct. Yeah, I never said that Sam knocked it out. 10 to midnight. Hell, she looks like a Lindsay Clancy. Yeah. Dave died. He wanted his tooth back. Dank Buds. She's in both DV cases. Yes. Dank Buds. He's banned from seeing her in 2 states. Even still, Serbian Capybara. Styx. Unalived her because in a drunken rage he realized she was his downfall. No, come on, man. He's being facetious, guys. Kalashnikova says, wouldn't it be wild if Samantha got arrested for horror being a fugitive when the charges against him are for violence against her? That would be wild. That would be very wild indeed. Serbian Capybara. This is not going to end well. Yes, I agree. Dank Bud. Styx has no money, though. Don't be so sure of that. Vespasian Judah. That's a lot more common than you think. Do you know how many domestic protection orders get violated because she's sorry? A lot. Then she gets mad at him again and reports him for coming over when she texted him to. Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Exactly. And the reason for that is because she found out that he was banging Nikki Turkovic and that she was living there. So she called Styx and said she was going to off herself, she being Samantha Keister. And so he went over there and had, S with her. They banged. And then he told her he loved her and she was the only one. And then she found out about Nikki Turkovic and called the cops on him and reported him for that year-old gun charge as revenge for lying to her. You don't love me. You're banging a warthog. Yeah. Is there an echo when you yelling? I don't know. Let me check. And called the cops on him and reported him for that year-old gun charge. Can somebody tell me if there's something wrong with the audio? 10 to midnight says there's an echo. Let me know if he's right, please. If you want better audio, you got to let me know. Kalashnikova, never underestimate the power of desperation and stupidity. Yeah. Dave died. The occult really did him some good. He's joking. John T9, can't you drive around and check hospitals in Brooklyn and New York to see if Styx is there? I can't. I'm on the other side of the country, dude. You want to pay for my ticket? You pay for my ticket, I'll go to New York and look for the guy. I'll find him. But I'm not doing it on my own dime. I don't have that kind of money. I can't afford that. Lucky Duck says Rutland is a total dump. Well, Vespasian Judah. Dude lives out west. Him driving to New York City would be one hell of a road trip. Yeah. Kalashnikova. Maybe sacrificing Borange paid off for Styx and Stellus extended his contract. I love it. That's hilarious. Serbian capybara. Dude's desperate out here. Samantha's cute, but not that impressive. Yeah. Maybe in Rutland she's a 7 or 8. I don't know. I mean, it is kind of subjective based on where you are. It's relative to location. John T9. Styx may be the only adult who has lived in the Netherlands who didn't know how to ride a bike. I also learned recently he doesn't know how to swim. Okay. That's pretty pathetic. Vespasian Judah. She's just like Veruca Salt on Willy Wonka. But I want it now, Daddy. Serbian capybara. What's up with BPD women in astrology? John T9. Elizabeth made a huge blunder with the whole marrying of Styx. But she's the only character in the Styx universe that appears to have moved on with her life. I have no idea, dude. Has she? Is she even on social media? I mean, I guess the fact she's not's a good thing. John T9. Liz deleted all her social media and seems focused on protecting her daughter. Oh, good. She's got her priorities straight, unlike these other broads. Veronica Taylor. Where be my matey Tarl? Sim Life 80. My God, this Brenton is such a sorry excuse for a man. Yeah. Maybe he learned his lesson. I don't know. Serbian capybara. Liz was a gem. I hope she's okay. She didn't realize what she got into with Styx. Are you sure about that? I mean, like attracts like. Serbian Brenton is a simp. Correct. John T9. I have a stupid question. How did Nikki and Styx even meet? DMs, direct messages on Instagram, I believe. Yeah, she DM'd him, and then he said, "Come live here, baby. I need you." Well, you know what he needed from her. Yeah, that's all she had to offer. Warm Tips says, at the corner of Walmart. John T9. It's a good theory, but Styx has no money, and his income has dried up. No, he has money. Not a lot, but if him and Samantha Keister pool their resources, they can make a go of it in Rutland, for sure. Not in New York. Vespasian Judah. Kramer, wannabe. That's hilarious. Thank you. Shay Cashman. Hit that Keister. Sim Life. Do you think it's true? It says Styx is worth $600K to $1 million on Google. No, he's not. He's never paid a bill. He is not worth anything. He has no money, man. What are you talking about? He's broke. He's not worth $1 million. Okay, so Google AI is assuming he has. So all Google AI can determine is that he has AdSense enabled. So somebody told me recently that he probably has AdSense enabled since he can receive super chats on YouTube, but he doesn't have advertisements enabled. So I just found this out recently because people were telling me that I had an ungodly amount of advertisements showing up on my videos, which I didn't understand until I found out that I set my ad frequency to maximum for my live streams, but that set ad frequency to maximum on everything I post on YouTube. So I dialed it back, and now I'm doing it manually. And so you can have AdSense turned on so you can get super chats, but you turn off advertisements in your videos. So YouTube is assuming that he gets ad revenue from advert placements in his videos, which he does not because he has it turned off. If he had monetized his videos by turning on automatic ads, he would have 600,000 to $1 million more than he has now. Yes, Styx is a moron. He would be very well off right now. Well, no, he probably would have blown that money too. But, yeah. Thomas Ladder says, high life is high class. More like Natty Ice. I don't know what that means. Sim life. I think he just didn't get his tooth fixed because he doesn't want to get arrested. Plus, he has so many phobias. I don't think it's a money issue. Serbian Capybara, great show, man. Thank you, Serbian. Please spread the word. Hit that share button. Share me on Twitter, on Facebook, and wherever else you are. Instagram. Phased by Moons. I'm surprised he's back. Vespasian Judah. Yeah, Samantha's cute. What? Dude, okay. You got different eyeballs than I do, man. Okay. To be fair, I'm much older than a lot of you guys, and I don't just go by like physical looks. I care about virtues. And if she's like a reprehensible, objectionable human being, she's ugly to me, no matter how good she looks. So that plays a part. Yeah. Max says, it sounds good to me. Okay, I just want to make sure. Everybody says the sound is fine. Okay, good. Stella snatched him up. Michael Auerbus, which state are you in, Mr. Philosopher? I don't want to say, but you can probably figure it out. J-Ho, J-R, I have Asperger's, and I learned both those things eventually. Okay. I don't know what things you're talking about. But anyway. Cycling Nowhere. Styx uses Instagram. Doesn't sound like him. I don't know. They met on social media. All I know, she told me that they met via direct messages. And I know that Instagram is just like a dating site, essentially, so I assumed that. It's probably Twitter, though. Cycling Nowhere. He claimed to make most of his earnings through Amazon Books. Dude, I don't know. I've read his, like, crappy, morbid stories, so I find it hard to believe anybody would buy his books, but if he's published enough of them, he could actually be making a decent amount of passive income. I really don't know about that. Gerbert says, my honest response to any American. I don't know what you're talking about. Space in Judah. Natty Ice is a low-class beer. Oh, okay. Shane Cashman. Styx could be a millionaire now. Yeah. Well, no, he's not responsible with money, but he would have had more money to blow. Maybe I should become a content creator. Dude, no. There's no money in it. I mean, not now. You got to keep in mind, Styx got started on YouTube like 18 years ago, dude. Okay? You didn't have censorship back then. You didn't have the algorithm that reads keywords, that recognizes voices, that recognizes phrases, and then shadow bans you, okay? You can't make a go of it now on YouTube unless you were a controlled op shill, gatekeeper, useful idiot, okay? You won't make much money. I can tell you that from experience, okay? Unless you think I'm totally, completely untalented, and some might, but if you think I actually have talent, I make very little. Don't even bother, man. Colonel Quail, 6 has prosthetic arms. Spacing Judah. I had a friend die at 50 recently from liver failure because she would pound Natty Light all day. Okay. John T9 once claimed he made high 6-figure income and that he was in the upper middle class. Realistic at his peak. At his peak, yes. Sure, at his peak. But keep in mind, at his peak, he was over in the Netherlands, man. And 2024 was a very good year for him. You have to keep that in mind as well. But right after the groping incident, his views tanked. And he went from 5 figures, maybe making 120, 150K a year, to half that, okay? Which is still pretty good for Rutland, but Kalashnikov really became rich. I think he would overdose. I mean, there was a time he was making decent money, but it wasn't that long. Okay? It was a very short period of time. I mean, if he had ever monetized his channel, yeah, that'd be different. But he didn't allow ads, which makes no sense to me. All right. Just finished off my hot cocoa, which was now cold. But anyway, okay, that's it for the comments. We're going to move on. We have more stick stuff. By the way, and this is funny crap. And the picture is centered. Good. Yeah, this is funny. This is somebody who actually knew Styx personally, so this should be quite amusing. Picture's a little off center. Okay, that's good. Give me a sec. I got to open up this new tab. I wish it would stop asking me for permission to open the tab. Jeez, I can turn that off. Okay. Oh, this is funny stuff, man. I watched this video already. I don't usually watch videos beforehand, but one of my fans sent me this link and said I should check it out. It'll be hilarious to review. I don't trust all my fans. Not on everything, so I figured I need to watch it first. It's pretty funny. And this chick actually knows Styx, or knew him personally. I think she lives in Rutland also. Should be good. Woo! All right, give me a sec. I need a new piece of nicotine gum, yo, so I got to get it chewed and situated in my cheek. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay. Let me get to any comments I didn't get before. John T9, what do you think Styx's net worth is? 0? Dude, I think he's worth nothing. I think he's barely surviving at this point. He doesn't do live streams anymore. He doesn't get super chats anymore. And he used to make enough to have a comfortable living just from his super chats from his live streams. But he hasn't done a live stream in what? Over 6 months? So I think he's making barely enough to survive. Remember, he's living in New York. If he was having to pay rent, plus his booze costs, plus his food costs, was that about $1,500 a month? At least. I mean, food costs in New York City, plus the booze. And he probably had to pay some kind of rent there. I'd be very surprised if they didn't require that. I mean, you got to put up with this guy, this stinky guy? Come on. He was at least paying $400 or $500 a month. So, yeah, booze cost, $700 a month. Food, $500-$600 a month. Oh, wait, he's not eating. Right, okay, well. Even still, it's not a cheap place to live. Maxwell, Schneider, Styx had money. He wouldn't have needed Jared to bail him out. Dude, that was like 2 years ago or something, wasn't it? It was a year ago? That was a while ago, man. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Or maybe he was just lying because he didn't want to pay the bail money. Well, he definitely didn't have much in savings, that's for sure. Thank Buds. You harboring Styx? No. I would not harbor this guy. I would talk to him. I would interview him. I would gladly interview you, Styx, if you'd like me to, and I would be fair as well, and I would be kind, and I wouldn't do any gotchas, or I wouldn't try to, make any cheap shots at you. I would make it a serious, hard-hitting interview. All right? But of course, he wouldn't do that. All right, let me make sure this is all right. Good. I'm going to do a quick sound check here. So you're going to hear some audio. So bear with me. I just want to make sure the next segment I do about Styx, you can hear it. It's not too loud. All right, let me set it at 50% and see how it sounds.
Reading. Today we are going to look into Styxhexenhammer666.
Okay, let me listen on my feed about Styx. You can hear it. It's not too loud. All right, let me Set it at 50. Yeah. Just give me a sec, okay? Please be patient.
To look into Styxhexenhammer666.
Okay. Let me listen on my feed. It's a little low. I'm going to turn it up 25%, and then I think we'll be good to go. So 3/4 of a way up. All right. Let's try that one more time. We'll see how that sounds. And I think we can begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this reading. Today we are going to look into Styxhexenhammer666.
Yeah. She don't like him too much, by the way. And I think we can begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this reading. Today.
Is this still a little low? I don't know. Do I need to turn up more? Seems a little low still. And I think we can begin. I guess it's good enough. I don't know. Problem is, there's a difference between what I hear, what you guys hear, and then what it actually sounds like.
Hexenhammer666.
Wow. This chick's pretty cringy already. And I think we can begin. I guess it's good enough. I don't know. Problem is, there's a difference between what I hear. Well, it's going to have to be good enough. Although, let me look at the audio level on my live streaming software real quick, like in real time. Then I'll get a better idea.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this reading.
Yeah,
Today
we
are going to look into Styx.
It's good enough. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not getting any feedback from the audience, so I'm going to assume it's good enough. All right. Let's do this. Screen capture. Check. Yeah, we already did the Where is Waldo segment. The person has just showed up. That was the first segment, the first bit. I did the best first because I'm stupid. You're supposed to save the best for last, but I didn't save it. But anyway, we turn on screen capture. Check. 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 What's this woman's name? Stacy the Witch. Oh, boy. Let's begin. The Styxhexenhammer. So hello all and welcome. It is I, the Realist Philosopher, and this is the Realist Philosopher Show. So how you all doing today? Hope you're all doing good, fine, and well. So we're back with some Styxhexenhammer666 shenanigans, info, whatever. So here we have a woman whose YouTube channel is called Stacy the Witch. You can check her out. I'm going to shout you out, Stacy. Hello, Stacy. How you doing? We want to thank you for telling us about your relationship with Styx. Apparently, this woman, I believe she lives in Rutland. She might have moved since she knew Styx. I don't know. But she at one time lived in Rutland and knew Styx personally back in the day when Styx belonged to a coven or something, some kind of weird occult group where they practiced magic together. But anyway, might as well play D&D. Anyhow, so she's going to tell us about her relationship with Styx while she shuffles these tarot cards and does a reading. And this is hilarious. So let's take a look. Now we got a bat head. Is that a bat skull? And a candle. I'm assuming it's like a magic candle with some magic powers. And she's got a really bad picture of Styx here. And her tablecloth is a skull. And then we've got these very well-used tarot cards that have seen better days. So anyway, let's get into it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this reading. Today we are going to look into Styxhexenhammer666.
Oh boy.
A little information on Tarl here. Yes, that's his name. His name is out there. He is a published author of occult books. And Tarl has really taken a bad turn. He's a wanted felon for domestic violence, having a firearm, which he wasn't supposed to have, and all kinds of stuff. I used to consider Tarl a friend many years ago. I made him a Stolas doll, He has always been kind of an occultist and
She got some chunky fingers. She's a big girl. She's got sausage fingers.
a learner. But his main...
A learner? Of what? He ain't learned any good lessons, that's for sure.
god was Stolas, and I told him, you cannot do blood magic and curses with Stolas. That is no-no. Shit's gonna get bad. And what happened? Now he's missing for 2 weeks. So let's just
It's been 3 weeks now, and some change, I think.
see where Styx may be. Is he in jail? Hopefully. Or is he...
Ha ha ha! Hopefully! You used to be his friend! Now she seems to hate him!
under the jail, in the ground. Either way. He abused his, I guess, ex-wife now, mother of his daughter, yeah, and his other girlfriends, and he's missing teeth, and he weighs about, no shade, Eugenie, but y'all have the same arms. He is looking rough.
Yeah, you ain't
The
kidding.
last time he was seen on YouTube. Wouldn't really recommend looking him up because he's a fucking disaster to even watch. I can't. As soon as the charges came out, I was like, son of a bitch. I sent him a message. I was like, destroy the doll. I don't want it back. I don't want it. I don't want you to have it. It disappeared.
Wow. Crazy. Stole a stall.
I own some
Why is she shuffling these cards so much? They're heavily abused, lady.
of his books. I don't really think he's that great of a writer, and I'm not just saying that because I don't like him anymore. I never really thought he was that great, but, you know, I supported him because he was part of a community I was a part of many years ago. He's the only one left. Everyone's disappeared.
That's what happens when you dabble with the occult.
I was a big part of a cult and conspiracies and all kinds of stuff. It was a great community until people started losing their minds and disappearing, and then this freak did what he did. So that was like the last of it. That's why I got full on girl world, because now that's what I'm into now, I guess. So, Tarl.
What? She's destroying those cards. By the way, what she's doing right now is she's shuffling tarot cards. A tarot is a form of divination, okay?
Yeah, his name is Tarl. It's a weird...
And divination is you're reaching out to outside forces to get information from them, essentially. So you're opening yourself up to dark outside forces. It's a bad idea.
fucking name, but whatever.
It doesn't matter whether you're using like a pendulum or you know, Daura, like any of this stuff. Any of this type of divination is a really bad idea, okay? Don't do it. Whether it's divining rods or tarot, bad idea.
His real
Or a Ouija board.
name. No, it's not a dox. It's on Amazon. It's
How many times is she going to shuffle these cards?
on his YouTubes.
Lady.
He started
So no-
writing all these really bizarre, horrible stories and on Twitter X, and he still follows me. So if you look at that, yeah, he does, but I unfollowed him.
This is clearly a strange broad, and even she thinks Styx is bizarre.
After the stuff came out about the domestic violence, I was just like, you know what? Nope. No. He turned bad. Everything turned on him. I told him not to do it. You can't fuck with stuff you're not supposed to. Stolas is a very kind god.
Stolas is not a god. What is it with these people calling these demonic entities gods? They're not gods. What are you talking about? It's total nonsense. Oh, they're gods. Oh, yeah. They're representations of aspects of the natural world, and man's human psyche and all this garbage, mumbo jumbo. Give me a break.
He's a god of wisdom and knowledge, you idiot.
Well, you're the one that's an idiot, honey, if you believe that.
You pissed him off.
Oh. Not a thing. My mouse keeps double clicking. I'm getting a new mouse tomorrow. This one's defective. No, sweetheart. He did not piss off Stolas. He gave Stolas exactly what Stolas wanted. Okay? Do not shuffle them. Oh, you shuffle them again.
So, an overall reading on Tarl.
Oh boy, here we
I
go.
thought I'd fill everybody in a little bit because I know a lot of Girl World watches my channel. Y'all probably like, who the fuck is this? So that's...
What's Girl World? Bunch of muff munchers? I don't know what that is. Girl World.
That's who that is. He is...
Wait, did I turn on screen capture? I'll make sure I... No, I didn't. Oh my. Did I turn on screen capture? Okay, screen capture's on. Okay. I needed to double check, y'all, because I've done that before. Forgot to turn on screen capture.
I see the word hate. So it's just not me. It's just a lot of people hates him.
I'm starting to hate you, honey, if you shuffle them cards one more time.
I'm done.
What is this, poker? She split the deck. What? What is she doing?
Okay, some news is going to come out about him soon. There's a complete separation.
Of course. Because he has a pattern of disappearing and reappearing, okay? Stating the obvious, honey.
With the mother of his child. He is a partying it up. He is a foolish one. He's got lots of paths around him, but he's choosing the path of death, ending. His body's completely just worn out.
Yeah, this is something anybody can see from watching his recent videos. The tarot cards are telling you nothing. You're just giving your own interpretation based on what you already know.
And people are just... He's got a lot of bad energy that wants to get at him. A lot of bad entities that are wanting to get at him.
I think they already got at him.
This is a card of being creative, and he's very stuck.
He's not creative.
He was a very creative person.
No, he wasn't.
And now he's just stuck.
Yes, that's true.
Hanged.
That's it? That's your magic? That's what you're willingly opening yourself up for? That? I'm not impressed.
Styx, what is... Are you swinging, buddy? Allegedly.
Don't shuffle them again.
Okay. Let's plot some cards. These cards kind of hone in on magical stuff that might be going around the person, so...
She's got another deck of cards? Oh, no.
Let's see.
Don't shuffle those,
Mr.
too.
Carl Warwick.
No. Oh, my God. Shuffle these 20 times as well. Oh, God. Lady. Is this her whole channel? Just shuffles cards? Says obvious stuff? With a bat head in the background? Wow. By the way, do you hear all that background noise? Lady, you need to get a better sound program. You need to get a better mixer or something. What the hell? All that background noise. Huh? Oh, there's an owl.
Okay.
Now, that one was upside down. Does that mean anything? No. Maybe it does. I don't know. Elders.
You've pissed off the elders. They are looking down at you.
What elders?
You confuse them.
Biome. God.
The owl. The owl is a symbol of Stolas. Wisdom.
Yeah, you see what you want, honey.
Magic.
Fantasy.
But look what you did. You unleashed the darkness by fucking with... This is a bright being, you idiot.
No, it's not. It's a demon. Demon! Evil! You don't.
And you went a shift in your life that went into darkness.
I don't need tarot cards to tell me that.
Told you not to do it, you idiot. I remember you doing a ritual on Halloween. A curse. A blood ritual.
Ah, Jesus.
How did that turn out for you?
Not good.
See, he unleashed something big bad.
Yeah.
You called upon this to do your bidding, and that's not what he is there for. And
Yes, it is. In exchange for your soul.
this is what you're getting right now. You're getting the wrath of a big bad entity.
Banshee? Are banshees real? I know it's just symbolic, but it can mean whatever you want it to mean.
Old boy over here was like, "Hey, I don't fucks with the bad stuff, but will you take care of my business? Because that's what's happening."
Uh-huh. Yeah. All bunk.
You're being tormented by a spirit. I mean, Jesus Christ. Just go to, like, a year or two ago to now and look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. It's horrible.
Yeah. I agree. It's horrible. Yeah. Although so is this content, to be honest. Comically bad. Oh, you're shuffling him again.
Yeah, no, he hasn't been arrested yet because that should have been published everywhere.
Shuffling the cards.
He has got a huge thread on the farm site. I do not go to that site.
Yeah. She's got some brains.
But they do get a lot of the legal shit right on him. Because I used to go there until it just became just all racist and shit, and I don't like that. So I don't go to that site anymore.
Okay, she's not that smart after all.
If you dig far enough on there, you'll find me too. Just for the occult stuff.
You can't even shuffle the cards right.
From back in the day. But yeah, he's got a big thread on there.
All these people that are into this occult crap, they have no lives.
So if anything legally comes out on him, it will be published there, and then it will be spammed on his Twitters and stuff. So yeah, I keep eye on his Twitters because I want to know if he's arrested, because I want him to be arrested. He's in hiding in New York. The police has been told 1 million times by everybody.
Hey, learn to shuffle these
So
things.
where you at now, Styx?
She's butchering these cards, man.
Sorry, I went on off rant, or off whatever. It doesn't matter.
What's with that skull tablecloth? Has it got a bullet in its head? What is that? I don't know. It's a skull with a flower growing out of its head. Boy, dark. Is that symbolic life from death? Yeah, okay, maybe. Use those cards some more, honey.
Oh, by the way, Girl World, I know there are farmers farming. The stuff about me on there is from many years ago, and it's under a different name, and go look. Okay, Styx. I rebranded and started over.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I did.
What are you doing? What?
Because I was
How often do you need to shuffle these damn things?
doxxed. I don't even live there anymore. I was living in Tennessee then, but I still rebranded before well, I was the same name when I started Girl World, and then I changed it to Stacy the Witch.
Tennessee? Where did she know Styx from? Did he live in Tennessee at one time? I don't know, man. She's not giving us much info in that regard.
But it was similar. Just a side note on the history of Stacy. I'm not new.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's going on with Tarl at this moment? Is he dead? Is he alive? Is he in prison? Is he just methed out of his mind hiding? I'm not even saying allegedly. You can look at him. He's missing teeth. He weighs like 2 pounds now. He looks terrible. Looks like he ain't bathed in 2 years.
This is Styx's crowd.
If y'all watched King Cobra, was that his name? The one that passed away? He talked about Styx a lot. So you girl might have heard of his name mentioned.
Mm.
I think they were
Isn't this kind of a low-class, low IQ person for Styx to hang out with? I guess it made him feel better about himself. Yeah.
kind of like, I don't know, kind of against each other. I can't remember.
How many times you shot?
He's compared to King Cobra a lot. King Cobra, yeah. I think that was his name.
Could you get to it, lady? What a mess those cards are, man. They're all bent to hell. 3 of Cups. Temperance. Temperance? Well, we know what that means. Styx needs to practice moderation and temperance, self-control. Yeah. See, I could do this too. But I've already said that, and I don't need no tarot cards or divination.
Okay. So he's possibly...
Squid heads? And some little girls with the heads of squids. What the hell?
making some kind of a agreement with the courts. Maybe he's contacted them.
I don't think so.
He still has poison in his body.
Yeah. That what temperance means? Is she reading that card as a lack of temperance? The exact opposite? Hedonism? Gluttony?
He's illusions. Everything around him is an illusion.
Yeah.
I think he's lost his mind. He's seeing stuff that's not real. He's lying. He lies.
He's the god of lies. He's his own god. What's that, Pinocchio? Page of Pentacles. It's weird cards.
He really reflects on his past. And
No, he doesn't. Styx doesn't reflect on anything, and that includes his mistakes.
he had a bright future, and then he just let it all go to
No, he didn't.
hell. Possibly running again.
It's all obvious
And
stuff.
death.
Yeah.
So it's going to end.
Well, it's all gonna end for all of us, honey. Death is inevitable, yeah?
I don't know. I don't think it'll be his life, but
What is that? Is that the tree from Little Shop of Horrors? Phoebe Seymour? This card is the creature from Little Shop of Horrors.
so it's going to end. I don't know. I don't think it'll be his life, but something is coming to an end. Maybe he's going to stop running and turn himself in. Or maybe they're
No.
just going to finally catch him.
He ain't turning himself in, honey. By the way, this is all speculation. These cards aren't telling you anything. They're all a bunch of maybes. I can do that. I do that.
He is covered by disease, lies,
What is that? Is that a goblin?
illness.
Is that a goblin? What is that? Is it a gnome? What is that? I don't know what that is. devil.
Addiction.
Oh, the devil. Oh, yeah. But Styx doesn't believe in the devil. But he believes in demons and hell. Hell is real, demons are real, but Satan isn't real. But isn't Satan a demon too?
He's got it all. I think maybe his toll's coming due. Maybe he's going to get caught.
Yeah. Eventually, sure.
Let's pull one final card. Maybe. I sometimes say that, and then more wants to be pulled out.
The cards want to be pulled out?
Okay, one card that symbolizes Styx right now.
Oh,
What's
boy.
happening?
You'll just read it however you want. Discernment? Critical thinking? Ha ha ha!
He's
Well, you called that one wrong, honey!
really, like, trying to think of a way out.
Yeah, Styx does not have discernment. He does not have critical thinking, and he's completely lacking in insight, so these cards suck.
He's thinking and trying to find a way around things.
Yeah.
But he has got all these spirits around him, and they are building something big against him.
Oh.
And he's trying to work a way around all of it without actually getting in trouble.
Ah, yeah, I know that.
Dude, you got everything after you. You have a... I don't know if y'all can see that.
Yeah.
It's a horse with death on it.
One of the four horsemen? Of
The
the
spirit
apocalypse?
world is sending death on you. You're getting death curses put on you.
Whoa.
Everybody's having bad thoughts toward you. All that bad energy is going right to you.
That's coming back on you. The rule of three, isn't it? Whatever you send out comes back to you thrice. Whether it be good or bad. That's what they believe anyway, these people.
No, I'm not cursing Styx. I don't know why people think I curse everybody. I've done like 3 curses in my life, and they...
Why would you do any curses? Might explain the situation you're in now, honey. This channel is garbage, but anyway.
fucking deserved it.
No offense. He deserved it. She hates him.
No
You can
regrets.
tell. No regrets.
I don't waste my energy on the likes of this thing, because he's going to get what's coming to him.
Wow. What did he do to her to make her dislike him so much? Damn.
Most people, when they do really shitty things, it's coming at them anyway, so...
He looks like Charles Manson in that photo. You think that's on purpose? Does he worship Charles Manson?
Why would I waste my energy?
Damn, look at those tattoos on her arm. They're horrible. They're occult symbols and really badly done as well. She probably did them herself. Good Lord, they look like prison tats. Such poor quality. Oh, she's burning
Rest in
it.
peace, Styx. You will not be missed.
Well, now that's a good ending. That's pretty funny. So there she is, burning a pick of sticks to end the... Wait, is that candle named Lucifer? She has a Lucifer candle? So we got a skull tablecloth with flowers growing out of it. We got a bat skull. We got a devil head, goat head, and we got a Lucifer candle. Lovely. Now, this is somebody that used to know Styx personally, and she despises him, obviously. So there you go. Told us everything you already know about Styx. Publicly available. So this is a wumbo-jumbo nonsense. Don't get involved in the occult. Don't do divination. Not going to tell you nothing. It's just going to open you up to dark, evil forces, and that's not what you want. But anyway, there you go. I thought that was entertaining. So let me know what you think in the comments section of Stacy the Witch. Yeah, give her a thumbs up. We enjoyed that. Thank you, Stacy, for burning the picture of Styx. Isn't that an evil spell? Are you cursing him now? I don't know. It's all bunkola anyway. But let me know what you think in the comments section. Is she right about Styx? Obviously, because everything she said is obvious. So leave a comment. It's good for the algo. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell to be notified of any future content that I might create. Also, if you like and appreciate my content for what it is, raw RP goodness. Comedy gold, baby! Please consider leaving a donation. There's a number of ways you can do so. You can leave a super chat. Ooh, I love super chats, baby. You get some good stuff if you super chat, yo. Get behind the scenes communication with moi. So that's pretty cool. You can also sign up for my Patreon if you don't want to leave a super chat. That's a monthly donation there. My Patreon is in the description. You can also support me on a monthly basis on YouTube by hitting the join button below the video. Or if you'd just like to make a one-time direct donation where I get 100% of it, YouTube doesn't take a 30% cut, you can use Cash App. My Cash App ID is in the description. And yes, it's totally anonymous. It doesn't tell me who you are or who I am. Anyway, on that note, I'm out of here. I am the Realist Philosopher, and I wish you all a good and pleasant day. Take care. Yeah, another occult goofball. This broad. Tarot cards. How many times did she shuffle them freaking cards, man? Good God. Almost the entire video was card shuffling. Okay. I have a hard time taking this chick seriously, but it's quite amusing. Even though she's a goofball like Styx, but anyway. All right, let me scroll back in the comments. I got to find where I left off. The way my content works is I get to your comments after whatever commentary I'm doing at the time. So I'm scrolling back now to see where I left off before I started commenting on that video. Fixie Fluffy Paw. Styx has been located? I think I know where he is. But you missed the first segment. Spacey and Judah, she sounds fine. Just make sure you turn on the video, bro. Yes, I did. Thankfully. Chappy Chap, she's a demon. Colonel Quail, Samantha looks like Michael Ballard's daughter from Sturgis. Spacey and Judah, she sounds very southern. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. Didn't Styx used to live in Texas or something at one time? Or something? Like his first marriage when he was really young? I don't know. Dashing Rogue, the bird has talents. Chappy Chap, she never thought he was that great, but she handmade him a Stolas doll. Yeah, that's weird. There's obviously some animus there. They had a falling out, I guess. The Dashing Rogue, for F's sake, laminate them or get them sleeves. Yeah, those cards look brutalized, man. Colonel Quail, Samantha looks like a NASCAR fan. Kenny Lee, is Tarl wandering in a warehouse somewhere? Colonel Quail says Samantha got orbital hyperbolism. What the hell is that? The Dashing Rogue, Stolas is a bird. Yeah, we know. Colonel Quail, Samantha looks like AJ Styles and Michael Ballard had a kid. I don't know who those people are. Chappy Chap, why are we watching this? It's funny. It's funny. Everybody's a critic. Come on, man. Do you have no sense of humor, Chappy Chap? Come on. Shane Cashman, she practices shufflemancy. Yeah. Best Basing Judah. She's talking about Styx. Unfortunately, she's taking forever to do so. Yeah. John T9. Would you ever want to visit Castle Warwick? Yeah, I'd be interested. See what the inside of his house looks like? Shane Cashman. He pissed off Elder Rawson Shakur. That's what that card represents. I have no idea. Fairy Tale says obvious stuff. Hoshkova. It should tell her something that all her other witch friends went mad and got in trouble. Yeah! Don't mess with this stuff. Shane Cashman. This is so absurd to watch. She's playing with cards and improvising. People probably pay her money for this crap, too. Think about that. Colonel Quail, hand tattoo, so cool. Warm the tips. The power of Christ compels you. The Dashing Rogue, new deck each time. Colonel Quail, she sounds like Edith from Laugh-In. Shane Cashman, the way she talks leads me to believe that she has a very childlike mind. Yeah. Sim Life, I believe the power of Christ is stronger than all these demons. Agreed. Colonel Quail. Shane Cashman, she's like a 12-year-old. Yeah. Not Jimmy Stewart. Imagine being so distracted by nonsense. Indeed. That's why I tell people don't dabble with this occult crap. Live your life. Live in the real world. Live in the now. Live in objective reality. But unfortunately, for some of these people, objective reality is torture. A lot of these people that get into the occult, they have a lot of accumulated life trauma that they haven't dealt with, usually grounded in childhood. that they never came to terms with, they never dealt with. And so instead of dealing with their problems, they hide in Fantasyland, playing with tarot cards and divining rods and pendulums and Ouija boards. It's a bunch of crap. Total nonsense. Nonsense, yeah. Colonel Quail, show us your cutting. Sim Life. It sounds like she's another woman trying to use Styx's name. I wonder if she really knew him. Probably. I get the feeling she did. I mean, as much as she hates him, she knew him. Fixie Fluffy Paw. I don't know what that means, Fixie. Colonel Quail. Samantha, you're just a big dumb hillbilly from Donaldsville, Louisiana. Well, this isn't Sam. This is some Stacy the Witch. She's on YouTube. That's the name of her channel. Shane Cashman, she thinks she's Southern Gothic. Flashtakova, yes, Styx is troubled by spirits. The spirits he drinks. Yeah. Dashing Rogue. It's a deck of many things. Dark Buds. This chick is Banshee. Yeah, Colonel Quail. Samantha. Shane Cashman, Trailer Park, Witchcraft. Sim Life, pretty much Flashtakova, Dark Buds, Wifey Material. Oh, wow. Shane Cashman. Reminds me of that horror movie, Trailer Park of Terror, where Trace Atkins played the devil. Serbian Capybara. 99% shuffling, 1% observations anyone can make. Based? Very true. Flashtakova. Oh. Colonel Quail, that poor Samantha's playing with fire. Serbian Capybara. Samantha ain't poor. She's a bad person like Terrell. She knows exactly what she's doing. Fixie Fluffy Paw. Wait. That was the Stolas doll that was on the table next to him all the time. It could be. He has a Stolas doll? I don't remember seeing it. But yeah, that's probably her doll that she made for him. Colonel Quail. Nemo Problema. Yeah, like Gnosticism. It's all escapism. And their bodies show it. Fixie Fluffy. The only pendulum I think of is Foucault's pendulum. Is Styx homeless in New York City? I don't think so. Like I said, I think he's living with Samantha Keister in Rutland. The chick that got him into all that legal trouble. He probably got kicked out of the place in New York City and he had nowhere else to go. He could have went home to his parents' house, but that's a known address. The authorities know that he lives there. If they go looking for him, that's the first place they're going to check. So, probably went to live with Samantha Keister. And as she let us know in the prior segment, she's broke. She needs a man. She needs help. And she's still in love with Styx. Okay, so, yeah. Best Base in Judy, yeah, he always had the little doll on his desk. I didn't know that. Guys, I only started keeping track of Styx in December 2025, so I know a lot about him. December 2025 onward, I didn't know all that much about him before that. Well, I know some stuff related to his BPD broads, but not like the granular parts of his life, like what dolls are on his friggin' desk. Serbian Capybara. Now, 45% chance this ends in unaliving. Sim Life. Oh my god, that Stacy lady is the side of a box truck and rides her motorized scooter. Does she? Dude, I didn't look at her channel. Somebody sent me the link to this video. I looked at the video. If there's videos of her riding around in a, rascal scooter, I didn't see them. I don't have the time to look for that kind of crap. Except on weekends. That's it. Okay, what do we got? We got more Styx, by the way. But what I'm going to do right now, I know you guys are going to hate me for this, but I got to hit the head. I got to hit the head, man. And also, let me check my, okay. No drop frames. There's 60, but we've only dropped 2 seconds. All right, so the stream is going good. I got to go to the bathroom. We don't know what hit the head means. So I'm going to be right back. So it's time for the be right back message. I won't be gone long. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to scarf down a bit of cheese, a bit of sausage. All right. Let's catch up on any comments. No comments, so let's move on. Nikki ties sticks to the bedpost and runs a snail on. What? Okay. Let me get to the next segment. You're going to like this one more. Wendy the Witch was kind of a little boring. I made her barely tolerable. You know, no offense, Stacy, but you got to work on your content. Just filming your hands, by the way, not a great way to make content. You could do like a dual capture of your face and your hands, right? But anyway, what do I know? What do I know? Get closer here. All right. Oof. Trying to get comfortable. This chair is not all that. Now I'm lower. Now I got to lower the camera. There we go. Oh, now this is blocking my face. Okay. All right, we're good to go. Next segment. Video is ready to go. Check. Screen capture. Check, check. There's my handsome face. I look pretty good for an old guy, I think. All right. And yeah. Double check video is on. Yes, it is. I'm going to do a quick sound check.
My life is a shambles. I have a beautiful dog with me.
Oh boy. You know who this is.
My life is a shambles.
All right. That's good enough. Audio is good enough. So hello all and welcome. It is I, the Realist Philosopher, and this is the Realist Philosopher Show. So how y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing good, fine, and well. So no, I have not suddenly gotten some kind of sponsor, like an online game or anything. No. I'm too small potatoes for that. No, this is the most recent video released from Nikki Turkovic, a.k.a. Styxhexenhammer666's Tooth Knocker Outer. So, this is her most recent video to let us know that she has another video coming soon, a better video. But because, you know, she's a lazy schlub that can't be bothered to, you know, film herself on her cell phone, she's going to film herself playing an game on her phone while she narrates her terrible life. So for those of you who don't know, Styx got a tooth knocked out by a broad that was living with him, okay? The voice you're hearing is that chick's voice. Now, if you're wondering why she couldn't be bothered to film herself instead of film herself playing a game, well, film the game and then she narrates, she's lazy. That's all there's to it. She's lazy. But anyway, let's hear what she has to say, shall we?
My life is a shambles. I have a beautiful dog with me, but I don't have time to make videos.
I love it! But you have time to play a game on your phone? So a lot of people were speculating that maybe Styx was with Nikki Turkovic back in Rutland and this simp dude that she moved in with. But I don't think so. I don't think so. She wouldn't be able to keep it quiet, I don't think. So I don't believe so. But no, I don't think so. Yes, she did go to New York City. Or was it August? I don't remember the date. Was it August 3rd or? It was sometime in early August for a concert. So because of that, a lot of people are speculating that she went to see Styx and maybe they, you know, mended fences. I wouldn't be mending fences with somebody who knocked my tooth out, but hey, whatever. So people were thinking maybe he's with her, but nope. I think he's with Samantha Keister. But anyway, you know, this is the broad. The tooth knocker.
As a person of international mystery. I broke my phone. I don't have money.
She broke her phone. And how are you playing this game? She doesn't have money. What do you mean you don't have money? What? But, sweetheart, you moved out of a $1,000 a month apartment to pay less rent, to rent a room from some dude living in the woods, okay? So that you wouldn't have to pay as much rent, so you'd have money to live your life and buy more Diet Coke and pot. But you still have no money? Imagine that. People who are bad with money are broke, no matter how much money they have. It's a mystery how that ends up happening.
Somebody send me $300 to repair my phone.
Somebody sent her $300? Who? Probably her father. Did one of you idiots out there that donated to her GoFundMe to help her get an apartment that she kept for like 2 weeks, did one of you idiots donate her more money? Don't do that. Don't send this chick money, okay? She's in dire straits due to her own bad choices. You do not give charity to people who are in bad situations because of their own bad choices. You only give charity to people who are in dire straits through no fault of their own. Get it?
I don't have money to repair my fucking phone. Look at this.
Why would you repair your phone? Cell phones aren't expensive. It probably costs more to fix it than to get a new one. Cell phones are cheap. By the way, you can get that stuff financed as well. Like when I needed a new phone, I bought it from Amazon and I paid it off over 6 months. But I mean, I'm, dependable, reliable individual and constantly buying, well, not constantly, but most of the stuff I need, you can get cheaper on Amazon. I buy it off Amazon. I have a good purchase history, so they gave me financing. Yeah, I guess you can't get financing of any kind.
I just started playing this game again. I'm under so much stress, dude. Can't this bitch die, dude? What is your name?
By the way, her entire channel is mostly videos of her playing this game. Just so you know. But she doesn't have the time to make videos, even though she claims to want to be a big famous YouTuber and wants to make content all the time, she makes no content.
Name Daisy Chain. Her name is Daisy now. Her name is Stinger. That's not a suitable name for a woman. That's a name for a fighter jet.
Guys, don't smoke pot.
This cat looks bad. Why didn't they put him as the front man?
Is it just me, or does it sound horrible to you as well? I can only hear her in my right headphone. The left is just like background noise and static. Is this what she does with all her time?
We're gonna let this one kill herself.
Why would you release a video of yourself playing a game saying that you're going to release a new video soon? Why wouldn't you just make the better video?
So, I wanted
Obviously, you can upload videos. You uploaded this.
to make a video addressing certain Styx points.
Oh, Lord.
I wanted to make a video addressing the latest Casey Anthony. For the life of me, I can't remember her now. I did not follow her trial at all because there are so many more interesting cases and trials to pay attention to.
Sweetheart, you're smoking pot and drinking a booze.
Now you're making yourself look like an idiot. See, this is why I wanted 2 phones.
She has 2 phones. Why don't you use the other phone that's not broken to make content?
I want 1 phone to record and 1 phone to look stuff up in. The latest woman that killed...
You want 2 phones. Why don't you just have 1 phone that can do everything? Doesn't that mean you need 2 phone plans?
3 of her babies. She had postpartum depression. And, there are women defending her, and it's like, okay, As much as it's here's the parallel that nobody else drew. The crazy black dude who stabbed the Ukrainian girl on the train. That was a complete mental nutcase.
Yep.
You can't have it be he was targeting her because she was white, and that you can't have that you were targeting her because she was white, and that
Well, there's Nikki right there. There she is.
he was completely crazy. He was found in court to be completely crazy. So
Yeah.
the sympathy that you have for this white woman who slaughtered her fucking children
I have no sympathy for her. I want them to fry her.
is the same sympathy that you need to have for the dude, or any man that just completely is a schizoid homeless person that just starts killing people. That
Well, you're definitely a schizoid homeless person. You haven't unlived anybody as far as I know, but who knows?
is the same sympathy that you need to have for this woman. So
No.
it's either a
I have no sympathy for that black guy. I don't think he was all that nuts either.
lot or none. And then this is why they
I mean, he obviously had mental problems, but I think he just hated Whitey. That's what I think.
say you're crazy, Nikki. So for me,
Yeah, you are.
it's the same thing. So for me, at the same time that man that stabbed the woman on the bus, right? That
Train.
guy and this woman who killed her 3 babies, they should both be destroyed. In natural society, they need to live the rest of their life in a nut house. We don't have nut houses anymore for the most part. So
We should fry him. Fry them both.
the only other option is to execute them, because you can never, ever, ever trust this woman with a child. She will always, always, always have that in her, that she can do that. Most humans can't do that. That is why, yes, I believe she's completely 100% insane and should
Nah, she's just evil. You don't know what insanity means. I'm sure she knows right from wrong. She just did it anyway because she didn't care.
not have been found criminally accountable, because she did not want to stab her babies. Or did she even stab them? I thought she completely destroyed them. So whatever she did, killed them with her hands, ripped them apart like a dog.
Yeah, but you said she didn't want to do it. How do you know that?
That's the thing. It's sad, but when the dog does that, you have to put down the dog. You should put down the human. But we're not adult enough to have conversations like this.
Well, you're not, that's for sure. By the way, who cares what you have to say and what you think about this case? Nobody cares.
Damn it, now I
By the way, this video, after 3 days, it has like 160 views. So, unless you're talking about Styx, nobody gives a crap about your opinion, sweetheart.
can't make a separate video on her. I lost my makeup. I wanted to put makeup on and make my hair pretty and make a nice video like a nice lady woman.
Sweetheart, nobody cares. In fact, you might get more views if you look as atrocious as humanly possible. Then people can dunk on you more and laugh at you, okay?
I'm a lady woman. As much as I identify as a man-child, I'm a lady woman. See?
Yeah, she's high.
That's a topic for another video.
This is why you have no money. You're spending it all on booze and pot.
Transgenderism. Do I just have 3 war attacks or fucking 6? So I just started playing this game again.
Yeah, you told us that already. This is the most low-tier crap I've ever seen.
Okay. I obviously have no red tiles. The reason why I have not been making videos is because
Don't say you've been too busy.
I can't live my life not in love.
Oh, geez, here we go. Oh, my God, I can't live. Well, what does that have to do with making videos? Or not making videos? You can't live your life not in love. Sweetheart, look at what the things you love that you value, which are actually not virtues but vices, has gotten you.
Live as Nikki. You must live in love. You must
my
live in
God.
love with a human. You must live in love with a dude. Look at this. I'm actually gonna fucking lose.
Sweetheart, you don't love yourself. So how could you love another human being? Yeah, I do. I love myself completely. No, you don't. Look at the way you live your life. Sleeping in your car, sucking down booze and pot and Little Debbie's all day. That's not self-love, honey. That's self-hate.
You must live in love, and either it's a favorite person who's a crush who's far away, or
Styx.
I have the luck to actually be living with the guy that I'm infatuated with now.
No, you're not. You said you didn't like the guy and you didn't feel that way about him and he was just in your friend zone. You said that on Facebook and that you weren't banging him. What's changed? Oh, he probably said, hey, I'm getting tired of you living here without me getting some trim, so that better change. Yeah.
And it's just like every single other one, but different, you know. It's just like every single other one in that
Babble.
he doesn't want to go out with me. It's not like every single other one. In many...
What? Oh. She moved in and he found out what kind of horrible human she was.
But the other ones, the guys wanted to,
hit it, and quit it. Yeah.
Do I have a green team? Did I just use my green team? Okay, let's use our green team.
Look at how unfocused she is. She can't focus. She has no attention span at all. This is garbage. Your content's garbage. 160 views in 3 days. Oh my God.
So, to live as Nikki, you've got to live in love, and you've got to live devoted to some guy.
What does that mean? Live in love? You don't live in love. What? Nonsense.
And it's like, yeah, dude, that's the truth. The truth is that Styx
Dude, she's so masculine.
was like my backup guy, because they're...
Oh, Styx was her backup guy. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You were in love with that guy. You're still in love with him, by the way.
They're people that you can watch on YouTube, and you think of them as your friend. Don't lie about it. That's how everyone is. If you watch a person every day, you start thinking, oh, I know this person, and I'm their friend, and even, oh, see, look, there's
No, I don't. That's like a weird parasocial relationship, okay? That's not normal. No, I don't feel that way. About anybody. What are you talking about?
another one. The other one that none of you have heard of is Richie, a guy named Social Repose, okay? I like this guy. He's a goth. He fucking...
Is she trying to DM? Slide into the DMs of a new guy? Yeah, Richie. Don't answer, man.
does covers of songs that I don't even know the originals of because they're like emo songs. But he's very talented.
If he actually is talented, he'll never get back to you, honey. Okay?
What was the point of this?
Well, then again, Styx... Well, right, Styx is not talented, so yeah, he'll bang anything. Not holding the fence.
He's similar to Styx. He was fucking Jacqueline Glenn, and then he cheated on her, so she left him, sold out, became a breeder. She's got kids and a husband.
Sold out and became a breeder? What? Weird talk. So she's a effing ... is. If you have children, you're a breeder. Don't you have a kid, Nikki? Yeah, but I abandoned that child to an autistic dude in Sweden. Yeah, she used to live over there too, just like Styxy boy.
Now, good for her. Fuck her. She should, enjoy her happiness.
Oh, yeah, breeders are sellouts. She sounds just like Styx. I'm not able to live a normal life. I can't fit into regular society, so I'm gonna dump on it. Yeah, you're all sellouts. Yeah, okay, honey, whatever.
I meant fuck her in the nicest way possible. So... They
This game sucks, by the way.
They made Crockett not go off, and that's upsetting, because he was going to buff this guy.
Oh my God. Clearing her throat to the mic. Oh, Lord. Lots of dead air, too. She went to the Jeremy Hambley School of Podcasting. You gotta keep talking, honey. You gotta fill the silence.
I forgot my point.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course. She can out.
I'm going to make a...
Damn, this mouse, man. Ooh, I get a new mouse tomorrow, thank God. This one keeps double clicking on a single click. Of course you forgot your sweet, Of course you forgot your point. Sweetheart, you cannot walk and chew gum at the same time.
I'm going to make a video addressing Styx things, and then I'm going to have to make videos not on Styx.
Nobody will watch those.
Because I just want to get my thoughts out there. I just want to be heard. I know I'm a retarded stoner, and I can't keep the same thought going for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
I always have to like play stuff back. So look, they wanted me to do... Thank you. I just logged in. I didn't even get to look at these things. Thank you. Yep.
Honey, I don't have time for games, okay? I go to work. I spend my mornings making content, posting content, researching content. I'm probably spending 40 hours a week when you add it all up, producing content for my channel, okay? And then I have a job on top of that. For you to come here and say you don't have the time to make content while you're playing games as content? Give me a break.
Let's craft some hand grenades.
Oh my God.
The event has started.
Event? You're wasting your life, sweetheart. Get a second job. If you got all this free time to play video games, get another job. Work more hours. Or make content. No, can't do that. Be too much like work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so what was the point that they were like... They're asshole scumbags that cheat on people. And I only fall in love with asshole scumbags that cheat on people.
Right. Well, that's on you then. So that's your choice. You're choosing to be with scumbags that cheat on people. Yeah. But then again, you're a horrible human being. So can you blame them?
And the guy that I'm currently in love with has realized that he's an asshole scumbag that cheats on people and doesn't want to be in relationships, but he's also that obsessive person like me who's completely devoted to the other person.
That this Richie guy she's talking about, another YouTuber. Oh boy.
To his own detriment, so that's why he doesn't want to get in another relationship. It's like saying, what are your flaws? I'm too devoted to my job. I spend too much time on my job.
What are you talking about? You work in a convenience store. What? Too much time on your job? You have no money. Honey, you're a cashier in a convenience store. What are you devoted to? If you're working all that much, you should have plenty of money. You got a roommate. You rent a room. You rent a room in some dude's house. You pay very little rent. You said you wanted to move out of the apartment that you'd spent all that time grifting money off of those morons on Kiwi Farms, and then you gave it up so that you could have more money, pay less rent, because you couldn't live your life paying $1,000 a month in rent. So now you're paying what, $400 or $500 a month, and you still have no money. And now you're telling us you work all the time? Well, where's the money?
These are my...
This is what I said about Styx, yo. It wouldn't matter how much people who are bad with money have. They're bad with money. Doesn't matter how much money they get, they waste it.
flaws as I'm getting hired.
Because they got nothing going on in their lives. They got to use the money to find meaning. They got to buy useless tchotchke crap. They'll fill that gaping chasm within themselves that's supposed to be filled with purpose and meaning, which they have none of, because they try to substitute things that would give the purpose and meaning with things that will not. Like tchotchke crap. Garbage. Materialism.
I'm gonna ignore my wife and spend too much time at work. Don't hire me. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's such a serious person. Ignore your life? What? You have no life.
So this is a nicotine
By the way, she was just toking it there.
delivery device.
Oh, yeah, she's toking nicotine now. Nicotine delivery device.
I smoke the lowest amount of nicotine in this, and I like to hit it constantly. It's 3% nicotine. It's not a shatter vape.
Why don't you just chew nicotine gum like I do? Why don't you just do that? By the way, it sounds expensive. She's chasing this nicotine by vaping 24/7. That's pretty pricey. Again with the double click.
I'm not getting stoned out of my brain.
You sure?
I can't even get stoned out of my brain.
Yeah, you built up such a high tolerance because you've been doing this stuff for 30 years. Cooked your brain.
I'm going to end the video.
This is a video?
I can't believe, like, so many days have gone by. It's like...
Yeah, imagine that. You spend all your free time playing video games, getting stoned, and working as a cashier in a mini mart. Yeah.
It feels like I made a video yesterday, and I was going to, like, make a video the next day.
Yeah, but you didn't. You haven't made a video in 3 months. And then the first time you make content in like 3 months is this garbage. Because you don't have self-discipline. You don't have graft. Nothing. You could have made a video a day. I make 2 videos a day. What are you doing?
Or the next week, and then now, like, 4 weeks have gone by. So...
Hasn't it been months since our last video?
I am going to end the
No, it's maybe been a month. Okay. And then before that, it was like 2 months.
video and make another video where you get to see my pretty fat face and my stupid opinions and my stupid squirrel brain.
Why don't you do something about that, honey? But see, she's okay with having a fat face and a fat body. Okay. So she can make fun of it because she loves herself. Yeah, you shouldn't.
Running around, collecting nuts, different
Collecting nuts? What the hell are you, a squirrel?
thoughts. I have to fucking end this because I have to go for a walk with my favorite
Yeah, you definitely need to end this, honey. You definitely need to change your life. That's for sure.
person. Just rolled us a blunt. And I'm never gonna quit smoking weed because I have mental difficulties.
I can't stop smoking weed. I got mental difficulties, yo, and the weed helps me. Yeah, it sounds like a lie. That sounds like cope. That just sounds like cope. It just sounds to me like you're not able to deal with reality on its own terms. So you make up these excuses to keep getting stoned out of your mind. That's all it is.
And I do not want to take pharmaceuticals.
How about you just quit everything, right? How about you do that? No. Okay, that's it.
How fat you are! What's your shelter level?
LV 50! What a loser. We only rescue players with level 100 plus shelters. You're on your own.
Yep, there you go. So there you go. That was the latest from Nikki Styxhexenhammer666's Tooth Knocker Outer Turkovic. That was garbage. All she did was whine and complain about how she has no life, she hates her life. But she's devoted to her job as a cashier at Pennybrook or whatever. Oh, man, what a nut job. Oh, boy, oh, boy. So there you go. There is Styx's level. That is actually Styx's level. That is his perfect chick. Of course, he won't get with her. And by the way, they're both dysfunctional human beings, so they couldn't make it work because two dysfunctional people do not a functional relationship make. It's a dysfunctional relationship, which is not really a relationship, actually, in my opinion. But anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this broad in the comment section. By the way, she's all over Facebook. If you'd like to go and say hello, Nikki Turkovic is on Facebook as Nikki Turkovic. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section. It's good for the algorithm. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. Hit that notification bell to be notified of any future content I might create. Also, if you'd like to support my continued content creation, you can do so in a number of ways. One to be a super chat. Woo! Any amount would be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Also, you can join my YouTube channel as a monthly supporting member by hitting the join button below the video. You can also follow my Patreon as a monthly supporting member, or if you would like to make a direct donation, my Cash App ID is in the description. It's totally anonymous, and I get 100% of that. Good way to show your appreciation. Or you could just share my content. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. That helps a lot. Anyway, on that note, I'm out of here. I am the Realist Philosopher, and I wish you all a good and pleasant day. And take care. Yeah, she loves herself, guys. Don't fool yourselves. There's no self-hate. She loves herself. She's great. She's wonderful. She should love herself. She shouldn't actually hate herself because she's a disgusting person, and then she might actually be motivated to change and be a better person. Oh, no, no, no. She's got self-love. Yeah, okay. Wow. Oh, all right. Let's get your comments, if any, here, yo. This chick makes me laugh every friggin' time. Dank Buds. Nikki is Styx's best chance at a second marriage. It would be a third marriage. It's not going to happen. Dank Buds. Styx dresses in drag. Did you know that? I saw some pictures. That actually needs to be my next video. I got to do some research. I saw some pics of him dressed as a woman, but this was a long time ago. I have to search some more. Colonel Quail. Nikki ties Styx to the bedpost and runs a snail on his face, looking powerless like a snail. Huh? What are you talking about, Colonel Quail? Sim Life says you should dunk on Stacy. She calls herself the Foodie Beauty. Wow, these people are loony. Are you talking about the Stacy the Witch that I just did a segment on? I haven't looked at her channel, I'll be honest. I only looked at this video that I reviewed because somebody sent it to me, and it was about Styx. I'll have to go check her channel out some more. See what else she's got. Colonel Quail. Nikki makes Styx gasp for air. Oh, yeah? Have you seen the size of her? I get the feeling she likes to be on top because, you know, she's the man in any relationship she's in. So, you know, you're going to gasp for air. She's on top. That's for sure. Colonel Quail. Nikki's brown cigarette smoking fetish. Colonel Quail. Is Nikki trans? I don't think so. I think she's technically a female, though she's not at all feminine. Fixie, fluffy paw, wait, like Austin Powers. Kalashnikova. I remember how on Kiwi Farms, Nikki asked people to gather charity money at church for her, then got mad when people asked her to stop smoking pot. Yeah. What's wrong with this broad? Isn't pot expensive? I mean, I could be wrong. I guess it's legal in Vermont. But even if it's legal, it's not cheap, is it? I mean, if you smoke a lot of it, it adds up, don't it? I don't know. She's talking about having mental problems. I mean, yeah. But what does smoking pot help with, by the way? I mean, sorry, I'm hungry. But yeah, doesn't pot make anxiety worse? I mean, what mental issues? Does anybody out there know? Because I don't know. Because I'm not like a pothead. So, I don't know what pot is supposed to help with, but I can't imagine it helps her. It doesn't seem to help at all. Quite the opposite. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why she doesn't make the connection between the pot smoking and her mental problems. I mean, doesn't she ever stop to think that maybe there's some causation going on there? I guess not, but if I were her, I might come to the conclusion that the pot is causing some of my problems. Oh, gee, I've got really bad anxiety. Got all these issues. I can't focus. I can't concentrate. Could it be the pot? No. Can't be. There's nothing wrong with me. Uh-huh. Okay, honey. Sorry, my YouTube studio has crashed. I'm having a problem reopening it. I don't know what's going on here. Let me just reload the entire page. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people think that pot is harmless, that it's somehow benign. It's like really bad for you, man. Doesn't that cause your brain to swell? And that interferes with the communication between the left and the right side of your brain. And then when the swelling goes down, they don't quite mesh back properly. Like it interferes with the communication between the left and right hemispheres of your brain. I mean, just look at the way this broad talks. But she hasn't come to the conclusion that the pot might be the problem. I don't know. Oh, we got a new super chat from Fixie Fluff Paw 88. That is my patented 4-finger ×4 clap. Thank you very much, Fixie Fluff Paw. And by the way, I love your avatar. Pot relaxes some people. Like in small amounts, right? But in large amounts, doesn't it really like make you paranoid? Fixie Fluffy Paw, it can help with chronic pain of some types. Yeah, I've heard that, but what pain does she have? Except psychic trauma, psychic pain. Fixie Fluffy Paw, some people can react badly to it, however. Nah, you don't say. Yeah, I think she reacts badly. And yes, she still uses it. I don't know, man. I told her numerous times, quit that stuff. Stop smoking the devil's lettuce. It's rotting your brain, sweetheart. It's going to be the end of you. She don't listen. She don't listen. What are you going to do? I can only tell people so many times. Tell them the truth. They don't want to listen. Well, you did what you could, man. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Colonel Quail, Nikki gets smoked out in her car. Colonel Quail, Samantha and Nikki duel with cucumbers and radishes. Nikki, that voice is annoying. Kalashnikova says, imagine being desperate and pathetic enough to fight over someone like Styx. Isn't that wild? I mean, the lengths that Samantha Keister went to. That's love. I mean, it's a sick, twisted kind of love. It's the only kind you're going to get out of one of these BPD broads, but she actually put the guy in jail twice. She loved him so much. See, you know, I thought that love was shared virtues and values. But with these screwed up people, it's shared vices and personality disorders. Oh, man. So they show their love by hurting the other person. That's great. Yeah. Colonel Quail, Samantha sounds like she's been through a lot. Pregnancy, kids, homeless, food insecurity, tough choices. Dude, you're into her. Just say you're into her. I mean, I bet she was not too bad before the kids. In her 20s. But, yeah. Time is a cruel mistress. Kalashnikova, these clowns believe in magic and the supernatural because they want an easy way to improve their lives without real effort. Bingo! They take the easy path, the easy route, and that includes magic. That's why they're into all that astrology crap, right? They don't want to think for themselves. They don't want to find answers. They don't want to do the hard work that is required to change, and they'd have to reflect and become self-aware. And so instead, they turn to mystical, magical mumbo-jumbo, which doesn't work. But it does help distract them and hide from their real problems. Colonel Quill, are these women like trained puppets? Full submission, no matter how weird. Shane Cashman, is she playing Township? I have no idea. But her channel, her entire channel, is called Nickster, Nikkster. Please don't go there and watch her stuff, because she'll inflate her numbers and make her think she actually has talent and a chance of becoming something big on YouTube, which will never happen. But that's her channel, and She has like, I don't know how many videos. It looked like hundreds of her playing this garbage game. Crikey says pathetic. Yes. CJ549 is just laughing his butt off, which is good. You should laugh at these people. I wish more people would laugh at them. Anyway, again, thank you, Fixie Fluffy Paw, very much for that donation. So much appreciated. Shane Cashman, Adderall can help with chronic pain too. I never heard of that. Burley Kev, I've never liked weed. It makes me paranoid. Yeah, I tried THC once. It didn't do nothing. I got like some little chocolate pebbles. They were like little tiny spheres. Supposedly they had like 5 milligrams or something of THC each. I don't know. But I tried them. It didn't do nothing. Is there THC in this? I don't know. It had no effect on me. Maybe I'm just naturally resilient to these kind of things. Shane Cashman, dental pain, it helps for sure. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Super Stolas is in the room. Hey, Stolas, can you tell us where Styx is? Super Stolas says, I find her to be very manipulative. Nikki or Samantha Keister? You're right about both of them, by the way. Shane Cashman, I weigh the pros and cons every time I pop it. Warm tips, weed smells like cow manure. I don't know. I know what cow manure smells like. I don't know that it smells like that, but I had a sister. Ruined her life. I had a half-sister, actually. She did now. Thanks to booze and pot. I didn't actually meet her until I was like 12. I'm at home one day and watching TV, and my mother, she comes up to me and says, realist? I was a realist even back then, baby. I got something to tell you. I'm like, okay. Realist, you have a sister. Okay. That was my introduction to my sister, who was 18 at that time. She's like 6 years older than me. And that was my introduction to my sister. She moved in with us not long after. Turns out my mother gave her up for adoption before even me or my brother were born. The dude that she was banging was my dad's best friend. Apparently my father coveted my mother and was like really into her. And then this guy blew his head off, and then my dad married my mother. The guy blew his head off, by the way, because my mother told him to. I told you guys, my parents were really evil people. I'm lucky to have gotten out of there alive. Yeah, apparently my mother was on a phone call with him one night, and he said, like, she broke up with him or something. And he said, I'm going to unalive myself if you don't, see me or something. And she was like, go ahead, unalive yourself. And then he like blew his head off while he was on the phone with her. Oh boy! Yeah. Wow, what a great lady my mother was. Special woman. Yeah. But there's something very off-putting about this guy. Just makes me want to zone out and not listen to him or have anything to do with him. What is this? YouTuber, crypto researcher, dating coach, author, musician, gamer? How the hell did he make $100,000 in a year playing games on Facebook? What the hell is that? Comedian? Dude, I'm funnier than you. I'm doing the wrong thing, yo. I gotta start I can't start a half dozen YouTube channels. I don't have the time. I don't currently have the kind of collateral. But neither does he, from what I've seen. How did he get a $60,000 loan? From where? It's all very fishy. Something's not right here. Who's loaning this guy $60,000? He's got no income. How does a guy with no income and no collateral get a $60,000 loan? Would he borrow from a loan shark? Even a loan shark wouldn't give this guy a loan. What? He's an entrepreneur, a tennis player, yogi. These are like all the things you do when you don't want to get a real job. Yogi, musician, tennis player. Those tennis pros that hang out at tennis clubs and and bang all the bored old cougars? Is that what this guy is? He's just a mimbo couch surfing bum, just trying to exploit every possible avenue to not work. And he's just barely scraping by. And you can do that too for $39.95. No, excuse me, $96 per half hour. Wow. What an interesting grift. Yeah, I don't think so, pal. I'm going to pass. Wow, yeah. I can see why I don't like this guy. Good Lord. Has anybody else heard of this guy? I'm going to be honest. I never heard of him until very recently. But I'm going to go on his page. I'm going to go check that out. I'm going to go to his website. I'm going to leave some comments. And I'm going to ask him questions. And I'm going to really drill down hard. We'll see how he responds. I don't think he'll respond well, if at all. But it'll make for some good content. Right? Like, if he does respond to my comments, it'll be comedy gold, man. It'll be comedy freaking gold. All right, let me get to your comments, if any. Oh, yeah, we got some comments here. I just got to find where I left off, so give me a sec. Fixie Fluffpaw says skunk weed actually smells like skunk spray. Well, I've never smelled skunk, so I don't know. Crikey, what the hell kind of weed were you guys smoking? Super Stolas. I feel Nikki and Samantha are both more sociopathic than borderline. I mean, hey, man. They're not mutually exclusive, yo. They could be both. Shane Cashman. I'm not smoking anything. Sim Life. It depends on the type of weed. In Vermont, you can grow 4 adult plants per person. That can be a lot of weed. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. There's a limit. Shane Cashman, I smelled it whilst in the hood. Super Stolish, your family and mine must be related. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Shane Cashman, I don't smoke that stuff. Fixie, Fluffy Paw, Jerry, the supposed expert in everything. Okay, you know who he is then. Why am I the only one in the chat that's never heard of this guy? What I don't understand is his flex that 6 YouTube channels got 270,000 views in 2.5 months. And that's somehow an accomplishment. Dude. Like, I'll get half that number of views from my channel. And that's not great either. But, I mean, on YouTube, that's actually, like, in the top 1%, believe it or not. You have to take into account, though, that the vast majority of YouTubers get no views. Like a handful. So I'm actually in the top 1%, believe it or not. To be successful on YouTube, you got to be in the, like, top, like, 1/100th of 1%. To actually make a living at it. That's how rarefied you have to be in regards to success on YouTube to make enough money to make a living. Yeah. Super Stolas, the Lacey Clancy cult. Super Stolas, at least you're not related to the Night Stalker. There is that. Or any Night Stalker. That's just a bad look. Is he a wax figure? He sounds like Styx. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He sounds a lot like it. NKM. Mike who? Superstars. I can manifest anything. I have superpowers. What's with this manifest crap? This is very female-coded language, by the way. The guy's very feminine. Manifest. I've never heard a guy use that term. Do men say manifest? I mean... Women do it all the time, but man, I've never heard a man say, I'm going to manifest my destiny. Manifest destiny. It's not quite what they meant. But I'm going to manifest money and fame and success. Guys don't talk like that. Well, not any I've met. Fixie, Fluffy Paw, I've been homeless, and he's an idiot. Yeah, I would rather sleep on a park bench than work for $20 an hour. Well, dude, I wouldn't. NKM 2023. Why not 100? What do you mean, why not 100? What are you referring to? Super Stolas, is he on creatine? He can't afford it. But he can teach you how to afford it, even though he can't afford it. Wait a second, that doesn't make sense. Super Stolas, he's on some very bad stuff. Yeah. He sounds like Styx. Is that Styx after he got a haircut? contacts in a bath. Maybe that's where Styx went. He changed his identity to Jerry Banfield. Yeah, I don't know, man. Nobody is paying him money. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. I think he's made that up. I think those what were supposed to be screenshots, what he wanted us to believe were screenshots of people signing up to pay him $45 for a half hour. I think that was actually AI generated. That's what I think. Super Stolus. They may pay him money because he's a dealer, drug dealer. Yeah. Maybe he's laundering money. I don't know. But there ain't nobody giving this guy money for advice. That's for sure. He is hallucinating off of mushrooms. Yes, Super Stolus. You could be right. He's definitely Super Stolus philosopher. He's high as balls and can. You can't ask a girl that. Yeah. Shane Cashman, $1,000 an hour. Not even Al Capone made that. What's this guy talking about? He made $1,000 an hour doing what? Even high-class ladies of the, night. Well, there might be like a handful in the world that can get that kind of money, but only from like sheiks. Like Saudi princes and crap like that who have billions of dollars of oil money, right? Those guys could pay that kind of money for trim, but not this guy. And he's certainly not making no grand an hour. What's he talking about? Shane Cashman, his website reminds me of the main villain of GTA 5 in the game website. I don't know, man. I think he's just a con man. Shane Cashman, this guy's acting like a GTA villain. Super Stolus, he's the Hunter Biden of dating. Because you know what? You're right. That's who he reminded me of, Hunter Biden. I was looking at this guy and I'm thinking, something familiar about this guy. I can't place it. Yeah, isn't Hunter Biden the guy that grifted off the daddy? Grifted off daddy by selling his garbage art in exchange for favors that daddy might be able to bestow. Yeah. Meanwhile, his art was crap. Hitler was a better painter than Hunter Biden was. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a very good point. That's exactly who it reminds me of. Shane Cashman. Every one of these dudes run the same racket. You buy some $1,000 course from them, and then they make with AI. Yeah, it's like a pyramid scheme. I'll teach you how to make a lot of money. Just pay me $100 per half hour for consultations, and then you're constantly calling them back because you can't make it work, and they're getting more money, and then eventually you're able to get your own client, right? And then you do the same grift. I'll teach you how to make money by doing the same thing I'm doing and making no money. And then the only person making money is this guy at the top. Oh, man. Shane Cashman. I don't know what happens after that because I don't spend a lot of time looking into them. I feel rich every time I take Adderall. Then again, I have henchman energy when I'm on it. He didn't declare bankruptcy, good Lord. By now, he could have broke even. Yeah, well, he's got all that debt. That's the debt that he was talking about. He's minus $200K, but he feels rich, right? And of course, reality is about feelings. It's not about reality. See, your feelings can warp and mold and shape reality without any of your digits doing anything. You don't have to work hard. Just feel like you're rich, and you'll be rich. Reality will manifest your feelings. No, it will not. Math, fun and games, pyramid scheme. Let me see here. Shane Cashman, he's probably on some stuff. As I said, I feel rich when I take my meds. Fry Bar Commando, hey, it's Jerry. Yeah, how am I the only person in the chat that doesn't know this guy? Shane Cashman, I manifest destiny. Vespasian Judah, the only manifest I'm interested in is manifest destiny. Shane Cashman, yeah, with a musket and a sword. Yeah. Even the so-called manifest destiny of America had to be won through conquest and war. You're not going to manifest anything just by thinking about it. What kind of mealy-mouthed crap is that? You got to do crap, man. But right, doing crap is difficult. If you tell people you can become rich like me, even though I'm making $1,000 a month, But you can become rich like me just by wishing for it in the right way. Some people fall for it. Steve B, you gotta ask the universe, man. Sore Arms says, alcoholism is a terrible disease. Disease having broke up with my ex, it only progresses one way, tragically. If you're talking about Styx, yes. Math, fun and games. When men say manifest, they mean a list of things on a ship or plane. Yeah. Yeah, we don't mean actual visualize it with enough clarity that it somehow becomes reality if we do it long enough. That's called magical thinking. It's like a mental illness, right? It's not how reality works. Shane Cashman, they think they're Professor X. This is just some goofy stuff, man. This guy's pretty cringy, but he's definitely getting the views. We managed to maintain a pretty high concurrent viewer count, even reviewing him. So I've got to go research him more. See, this is the problem with finding new locales or new people to talk about and review their content, because it's not just in the moment. I can do that with Styx and his garbage without having to know his history, right? But people like this, I have to do a deeper dive. I got to find out more about them, because so much of their content creation is based upon their prior life experiences, which they're using and they're trying to spin into some kind of bona fides to make them an expert on everything, so that you should then go to them to get coaching. So I'm going to have to do a lot more research on this guy, but it should be interesting. And this weekend, I don't have the time during the week. I work too much. Unlike Nikki Turkovic, I'm actually busy. Instead of her idea of busy is smoking a lot of pot and drinking a lot and playing video games, so she has no free time. My busy is actually working. So this weekend, I'll do a deeper dive into this guy when I have some actual free time. I don't have it during the week. I'm too busy. Sore Arm says delusion and narcissism are common AF these days. I agree. Super Stolas. Owl and a wand. Yeah. Nikki. Oh, Super Stolas. I was talking about Nikki Turkovic. That's the chick that knocked out Styx's tooth. Yeah. We did a segment on her a bit earlier. No, she punched him in the mouth. That you don't remember? You don't know about that? Yeah, well, we did a segment on her earlier. All my shows are kind of similar in their format. I do 4 segments, so meaning I review 4 pieces of content and do commentary on them, and then I respond to the audience. So she's violent, yes. Okay, you were there. Okay. Well, then why are you asking? Why'd you put Nikki with a question mark then if you already know? Chi Ming Wong, California, Morocco, Portugal, Gaza protest. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, pal. Super Stola, she was really mad. Yeah. Dude, she is mad. She's nuts. Which is why she's so entertaining. For sure. That's a pretty good show. The first segment was the best one, obviously. I'll post that on my channel tomorrow as a clip. Yeah. Should get some good views. I also have a backup piece of content from my last show with Styx. So, got a lot of content to post in the next couple days, which means more work. Yeah, every morning I prepare content, edit, and upload it, and got to make a thumbnail for it. It takes 2-3 hours every day. And then there's research for the show. I got to find the content. Sometimes I actually have to do research on the people. Yeah. It's a lot of work. You hear that, Jerry? Work, Mr. Jerry Banfield. Something you would know very little about as you've tried to skate through life and find shortcuts and loopholes. Hasn't worked out for you very well. I guarantee you his wife left him. He didn't leave her. Guaranteed. But anyway, guys, looks like that's it for the comments, and we're coming up on 4 hours. It's been, well, if you minus the 30-minute waiting room, it's been like 3 hours, 40 minutes. But we've been going for a while now, yeah. So I think we're going to wind down here, and I'm going to head out. The show is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday and Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Friday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I think that's also New York City time. So I hope to see you back then. I'll be back on Friday at midnight EST. Super Stolas, Nikki loves Styx, and Styx loves Sam. Correct. Anyway, guys, on that note, I'm out of here. Don't forget, like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, okay? We got lots of good, new, interesting content coming up. There's more lolcows. I still have a few lolcows already that other viewers, other fans have sent me that I have to investigate, that I have to look into. And I got to research. I got to check their content out so I can find where to start dunking on them and all that. I got to familiarize myself with these people. We're going to be seeing less and less of Jeremy Hambley because I'm going to be honest, I'm tired of the quarter tonner, the ham planet, ham burglar, ham pig, ham beast. I don't want to talk about him too much anymore. So, yeah, we got more new lolcows coming up in the future. So come on back. Please consider supporting my content. You can do so by Super Chat. You got my Patreon in the description. You can send a one-time donation via Cash App. It's totally anonymous. Or you can sign up to my YouTube channel as a monthly supporting member by hitting the join button below the video. Sorearm says, great show. Awesome show, in fact. Well, thank you very much, Sorearm. That's another way you can support the show, by the way. Just share it. There's a share button below the video. You can click the link, copy and paste it, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's one of the best ways you can actually support the show is to share it. I'd appreciate that, but whatever support you can offer is greatly appreciated. Super Stolas, great song. Want me to hex Jeremy? No. I don't believe in that stuff. And anyway, that would not be good karma for you. Don't do that. Jeremy is self-hexing, okay? The way he lives his life, he doesn't need to be hexed by anybody else. The quartering is the architect of his own demise. You don't need to contribute to it. He's doing a great job on his own. Sore arm. Sharing is caring. Absolutely. Well, in some cases. I'm not a big fan of sharing, actually. Not a commie, but sometimes it's good. This kind of sharing is good. Sharing my content, that's a good kind of sharing. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm getting hungry, and I need to get some rest. I actually have to work tomorrow, unlike Nikki or Samantha. They can choose working for Spark. That's Samantha. Yeah, I don't have that luxury. But, and I got to get up really early tomorrow, actually, unfortunately. So I got to head out now and get some sleep. All right, guys. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll be back Friday, 12 midnight EST. On that note, I'm gone. I am the Realist Philosopher, and I wish you all a good and pleasant day. Take care.